Neil Rogers Show. To get in touch and talk, dial 751-WIOD in Dade, 524-WIOD in Broward, 655-WIOD in the Palm Beaches. And if you use a Bell South Mobility car phone, it's a free call at Star IOD. The opinions expressed by the host, guest, or callers are not necessarily those of this station. Now, here's Neil Rogers.
Who's more experienced at losing than the Cub fans are? And you know, I think that dealing with the heartache of expectation is a good lesson in life for all of us.
I've had a lot of thrills in my life. 3 kids, a gorgeous wife, such looks. I'm thrilled about my car, Riviera, my sister Sarah, and John O'Hara's books. But the thrill of thrills that gave my heart a clout was the thrilling night when I thrillingly found out Steve McQueen is Jewish, would you believe it? He's just like you and I, couldn't you almost die? And Cary Grant is Jewish, could you conceive it? Such a living doll in a prayer shawl. Marlon Brando's Jewish, Pat O'Brien and Richard Conte. Not to mention that lovely couple, Harry and Belafonte. Frank Sinatra's Jewish, could you believe it? Sean Connery and Lyndon Johnson too. As a matter of fact, the whole world is Jewish since I fell in love with you, Rosie McGonigal, since I fell in love with you.
Well, it's only 10:07. The market's already down 22 points. It's going to be a great day. Maybe today's going to be the day we can all jump together. I think we got a good shot. Anyway, it's Thursday. That means Fat Rich is here. That means Wayne Arnold is coming with food. Does he know it yet? Did he call? No? Oh, yeah. Wayne's coming today, and I'm just going to have a little... We're going to kind of change the way we do these things starting today. I could go into a big song and a dance about what transpired here yesterday, and maybe I will. No more than 2-3 hours. But, boy, it is just... Now, see, we tried to do the things on Wednesday and let people come in, have a little live studio audience, because we know Alex was very successful. We wanted to rip off all his ideas. And we tried it a couple of weeks. What did we do? 3 weeks. And boy, by the third one, it was just absolute organized chaos. Psychotic. And we had 20 people in here, and the food would come in, and they're all talking and hawking a Chinik and carrying on. Happy New Year, by the way, for those who are celebrating. I'll talk about that in a second, about all the people who are not Jewish but pretend to be on Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah, and all of a sudden don't show up in the building. A lot of empty spaces out here today in the parking lot, I noticed, okay? Unbelievable. Did you know Sally Fitz was Jewish? I didn't know that. And Rick Sanchez, too. And Ann Bishop and Dwight Lauderdale. Huh? And Ralph Redneck. Anyway, so we tried that thing, and I was saying to Rich before the show today, maybe could understand. Maybe it could excuse some of those people, because they weren't radio people, so they don't understand that when you're sitting in a studio with live microphones, you can't just sit and start talking out loud. It just doesn't make it, okay? But the people inside the building, and see, I come out looking bad on this, even though we try to feed them. What do we need to feed them for? Just because basically I'm a nice guy, and I figure we share, right? Plus, I'm not eating so much anymore, and Rich needs it like a hole in the head. So let's spread it around like we always have. But what is their excuse? Do they have any concept of what this room is about or what that room is about, other than it's the party room and where they hang out and have a little gathering? Including, I notice, Melvin now comes in a half hour early and congregates in there every day. This is the same guy who couldn't make it by 10:05 in the morning like half of the time. Now all of a sudden he's the early bird. But boy, does he do a job with that whipped cream, man. He is incredible. Market's down 23 points. So anyway, what we're going to do from now on is that whoever brings food in, when they do, We'll have ours. They'll bring it in here. We'll have ours. And whatever we don't want, someone will take it down in the cafeteria. Okay? So you don't have to cower in the halls anymore and be afraid I'm going to chew you out. See, that also bothers me. These people, I don't want to go in there. He's going to rip me. I don't rip anybody. 2 conditions. You come in here, you don't talk out loud while we're trying to do a show. And number 2, you don't grab everybody's food. You know what I'm saying, Cheryl? Oh, excuse me. Oh, did I say a name? Boy, talk about just out of control. That child has just gone from the Karen Carpenter syndrome to Roseanne Barr in just a couple of months. I mean, that child is just out of control. And then she was going to be on her way to have her nails done, but just as she was out the door, kvetching, oh, gee, when's the unicorn coming? All of a sudden, the trays came in from the unicorn. So let's, I don't want to get started, okay? What is that, Henry?
I don't know.
Ooh, maybe it's a head in the box. Maybe Jerry Wichner sent that. Maybe that's old Joe. Wichner used to, oh, look at that. The German stock market in West Germany down 30 points. And the London market down 43.6. And the Dow Jones Industrials are down 23 already. Today is going to be 23.5 to be exact. Okay, it's 11 past 10. We got Knots Landing tonight. We got the big hockey game tomorrow. What the hell more could you people want? That's all I can say. They had the hockey game last night in St. Pete at the Suncoast Dome or the Douchebag Dome, whatever they call it. 25,585, the biggest crowd in the history for any exhibition or regular season National Hockey League game. By far, not even close. And there are a lot of different stories. It depends on who you believe about tomorrow night's game here in Miami, which I will be going to, and along with Fat Rich, and Tom Denenberg will be there if he's still alive. But I don't know. Don't call and ask me if there are any tickets, because one person says yes and the other one says no, and who the hell knows what's really going on? Evidently nobody. I think what they did, evidently, was held a bunch back in the beginning and said it was sold out in the first 48 hours. Look at that. 976 Dive. And it says Neil on a T-shirt. Now, what is that from? It's from Lineco Inc. in Hollywood. A bunch of pens, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of chazarai, and a beautiful shirt. Well, thank you so much, whoever the hell 976 Dive is. Maybe you want to take a dive and give them a call. Anyway, it's 12 minutes past 10. We got a lot of stuff to get into today. We don't want to get too sports intensive, do we? Sure we do. Anyway, here's how to turn a dull day into an exciting night. Spice up your relationship with something a little bit different at Patty's Place, Only Sexy Things, where they really have it all. And, of course, at Patty's Place, you're going to find an exciting selection of unique gifts for your lady and yourself, from sexy see-through negligees to tantalizing corsets, garters, and silky stockings once worn by Wayne Arnold. She'll love wearing something sexy and attractive, and you'll love her wearing it. Believe me, there's a little sex kitten or tiger. Wait a minute. Let me say it again. There's a little sex kitten or tiger in all of us. So surprise her or him. Imagine an evening of lace or leather, satin or feathers, lotions and potions, or maybe even an erotic adult toy. Patty's Place, the place for the erotic and the exotic. And don't forget to visit the adults-only back room for crazy party starters, hysterical office party gag gifts, and a huge selection of humorous cards and gifts. So put a little spice in your ladies' night, and yours too tonight, with an inexpensive romantic gift from Patty's Place, where they always offer free gift wrapping. Exchanges are easy as... So just check the white pages for the Patty's Place store nearest you. Only sexy things. Are you Anyway, it's 10:16 at WIOD. We got a little pig report to get us started this morning.
Neil.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Great.
I'm going north on 95, and I wanted to tell you there's a bunch of pigs sitting south on 95, just south of 84. And there's one of them with a dog sniffing out this big truck, and I don't know.
Is one of them sniffing a dog?
Sniffing out a truck.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So so I thought that would make your day.
Thank you, ma'am. You're a great American and a wonderful human being.
Thanks. Have a happy holiday.
And the same to you.
Thank you.
10:17 to WIOD. Happy Rosh Hashanah. I started to mention earlier. Let me take a look now. The thing is crawling. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Down 26.7 and dropping like a giant mezuzah from the Empire State Building. I wonder what would happen if you dropped a mezuzah from the Empire State Building. There would be a hole the size of Haifa in the sidewalk. Anyway, one of the things that really bothers me, I mean, pisses me off something frantically. And we are celebrating Rosh Hashanah, by the way, with a Wayne Arnold lunch today. And we're going to eat lots in honor of the people who aren't here. Do you realize that I had been gaining some weight back, no question about it. In fact, when I was at my mother's Tuesday, my very tactful mother said that my stomach looked like somebody had blown it up with a pump, which I thought was a little bit out of control for her big mouth. But I'm cutting back. But I've lost 4 of the pounds back in the last 3 days. Not bad, huh? And what I'm doing, because I know the food will continue coming in here whether we want it or not at noon, and we do want it, and just have a little lunch here and have my brown rice and broccoli later in the day, and that's it. That's it. But anyway, it is Rosh Hashanah. It's a Jewish New Year for all the Goyim in the audience. In fact, half of them are taking the day off, too, and that's what really gets me. When I worked at KAT years ago on the beach, when I first came to Miami, they had the reputation of the Jewish station. And the reason being that most of the audience was on Miami Beach, which at that time was almost all Jewish, and they were all over the age of 100, and that was the ambiance of the station, the Jewish station. And our sponsors were like the Famous and that kind of thing. Boy, do I miss the Famous. Man, that kishki right now would be so good. And some of those little fried kreplach and the dill pickles and that great Romanian steak. Anyway, at KAT, would come Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur, man, you'd walk in and it looked like a funeral home, more so than the rest of the week. That place did look like a funeral home, by the way, like a mausoleum, like a broadcast museum from the ancient days. But everybody would take off. People named McGillicuddy became Jewish on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And I noticed here we do have some people. Gary Bruce is not here today, but not because it's Rosh Hashanah. He's up in Atlanta. You'll be delighted to know at our Cox corporate headquarters, according to the scuttlebutt in the halls, being congratulated on the tremendous job he's done with the AM station. Congratulations to boy Gary for that great 4-8 share in the latest trend. Without his brilliance and ingenuity and his evil twin, we never could have done it. Right. So that's about it. Like I said, Knots Landing 10 o'clock tonight, and we got the hockey game tomorrow night, and everything is great. It's just a wonderful week. Some suckers are going to probably play the lottery again this week, like me. Rich said he's going to play it again this week. See, that's the way to do it. Be sinister and win it not when everybody's jumping on the bandwagon, but kind of like sneak in there. 29 points and dropping. I don't want you to panic, okay? Don't start slitting your wrists yet. But here's another pig report. Is that another one? Hello.
Hey, dear, I got a pig report.
Yeah.
The pigs suck, especially in Pembroke Pines.
Yeah.
They sucked a mean one.
Like we don't know that. That's where I got my last ticket in Pembroke Lakes on Taft Street. Yeah.
They sit under those trees just waiting for us poor saps to come cruising
So that's
by.
a report?
That's the report. They suck. It's
okay. There's a mobile in Palm Beach.
How you doing?
Okay.
The Reds and the stock market have a lot in common, don't they?
And the Red Sox.
No, well, the Red Sox, the Reds, the stock market, they're all going to hell.
Yes, sir.
Well, I called yesterday, and I just thought, driving back and forth, I just want to see how you're doing. You got to have some willpower on that food sitting in front of you.
That's right.
Put it away.
That's right.
What will we do without you?
All these people that want to schlep you out, oh, you got to go to dinner and you got to be a little more social. I got news for you. If I had to lock myself in a house all day, 20 hours a day outside of these 4 hours, in fact, maybe I'll just put the little studio in the house like Paul Harvey, Sr.
Well, the Cubs didn't do it yesterday.
Well, we gave it a hell of a shot, sir. I'll tell you, Chuck Myers probably quaking in his boots as we speak, okay? We were behind 8-1. I got home. It was still the top of the first inning. Sutcliffe was long gone. We're losing 8-1, and all of a sudden, a 6-spot. Derek May hits his first homer of his major league career in the bottom of the 8th. It's 8-7. Sandberg, with 2 out in the 9th, hits a tremendous double. We got the tying run at second and 2 out. And Grace hits a shot behind the bag at first, and because it's the 9th inning, Bream is playing right on the line and grabs it, steps on the bag. We came pretty damn close to bursting their bubble, I'll tell you that. And today we will win.
Do they have a fighting chance or no? I don't know.
Who's that?
mathematically, could they?
Who, the Cubs?
Yeah, are they
For
completely
fourth
out of-
place. Yeah, we have a real fighting chance for fourth.
Okay, well, that's.
And
well,
that's all we
I just
care
wanted
about.
to Keep care of the food, and we love you out here.
Have a great day, pal.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, the Red Sox, I'm not going to rub it in because Craig Worthing's probably got a .357 Magnum to his head right now. Don't do it, Craig. You're a great guy, okay? Of course, he was expecting it. He'd have been disappointed. All the Red Sox fans wouldn't have known how to handle it if they didn't choke like they're doing. Probably in about 3-4 days, they'll be 5 games behind. And the Reds are trying desperately. They're saying, come on, Lasorda, come on, anybody. And the Dodgers choked big fat Fernando last night, blew a 4-0 lead to the mighty San Diego Padres. And the Mets, of course, lucked out. They got rained out last night with the Montreal Expos. So they're going to expose it this afternoon at 1 o'clock. Is that on the OR, by the way? Doubleheader. You didn't know that? Mr. Mets over here, Fat Rich, didn't even know it. You got to really go far when you're dealing with sports-intensive Neely. I'll tell you that right now. 105, to be exact, is it on WWOR? I'm sure. Guaranteed, okay? Probably both games. And that's going to be pretty tense. I understand that John Matlack is pitching one game, and Jerry Koosman is pitching the other one for the Mets. Anyway, 10:23 at WIOD. We'll be right back.
What a show with Rick and Suds yesterday.
Captain Rocky of Captain Rocky's Bait Shack. Not only that, Rocky Graciano, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I got away with it, and I taught some bizarre things that I thought made some sense. I remember one time I did one about chewing tobacco. And I said, kids, don't try this at home, but if you never tried this before, you cannot spit underwater. I said, now, for you adults who want to try, go ahead. Take a chore of tobacco, stick your head in a tub underwater and try to spit. You can't do it, and neither can a fish. So I talked about using red man tobacco on the end of a hook, and when the fish would get a chore of that, he couldn't spit, so he'd have to come up, and when he did, you could, of course, net him. And, people would stop me in the street and tell me, that doesn't work.
Rick and Suds, this afternoon at 2 on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
10:26 at WIOD. The Mustang Ranch, Nevada's oldest and most infamous legal brothel, shut down after filing for bankruptcy liquidation. A trustee says the U.S. government will try to operate the business until it can be sold. So President Bush is in the whole business now. Can you believe that? That is disgusting. Lawyer for owner Joe Conforti said on Wednesday the IRS harassment killed a $5 million deal to sell the bordello, more than 100 bedrooms on a 440-acre ranch, and forced it into liquidation in federal bankruptcy court. They said he owes $13 million in federal taxes. He said that it is no more than $7 million. What's $6 million between friends? Miami Beach.
Yeah, Neil, how are you today?
Okay.
I just got a very interesting point, if I may share it with you.
Yeah.
During the war in 1939, Hitler and all his henchmen were driving around in Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it a travesty that we should buy Mercedes-Benz now when that madman did all those atrocities?
I don't.
Well, some people do.
I don't.
I think it's a travesty.
Yes?
How you doing at the track, Neil?
What?
How you doing at the track?
I'm doing great, sir, because I don't go. I stay home, and I'm keeping a lot of money in my pocket. Market's now 41.5 points, sir.
Yeah, Neil, listen.
Things are not looking good.
You know that Frances Genter that owned Unbridled?
To a word that I'm saying, yeah.
She's doing very well at Calder.
Right, she's got that smile coat, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and the same to you. Happy New Year, and don't ever, ever think about calling this show again. We have an open line in Dade, one in Broward, and one in Palm Beach. This week in Palm Beach has been, I would say, on a scale of 30, about a minus 6,000, Palm Beach, okay? Really weak. You catch my drift? Really weak. Boy, it's going to be fun following the market today. By the way, this thing that Rich was wondering about from Lineco Incorporated in Hollywood, from Janet Yankoski. It says 976-DIVE, the South Florida Diving Hotline. We'd like to thank you for your reference to our 976-DIVE line on your show a couple of weeks ago. It is nice to know that a celebrity such as yourself is a diver and knows where to call for the daily diving reports. Uh-huh. What is she talking about? As a token of our appreciation, we've enclosed a monogrammed shirt for you along with a few of our pens, which we can always use here at WIOD, where people steal anything that isn't nailed down, including your lunch and your pen. and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, I shouldn't have said partridge. I'll be calling back in again. At this time, we'd also like to inform you we also operate 976 Hook, the fishing hotline. 976 Tube, the surfing hotline. 976 Tube. Man, that is pretty gross. In our newest edition, 976 Sail, the wind and sailing hotline. Well, thank you so much for whatever this stuff is. One open line in Broward, 524-WIOD. I also have got a... people keep sending me crap that they know I don't want. I got this one guy who keeps sending me these CCR cassettes, Creedence Clearwater Revival, whom I used to like. But then I worked at Zeta, and they kept playing it over and over and over to the point where now if I ever see John Fogerty again, I want to put like a Zoob tube up his nose. Anyway, so people keep sending me this stuff, and I'm going to give this away because it'll give George something to do in his spare time. Chronicle, 1976. Chronicle, it's a Virgin cassette. It does work because I popped it in my cassette player on the way to work this morning for about 3 seconds, which is all I could take of Susie Q. And we'll just mail it out to whoever wants it, right? I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not like we got big prizes. But when I get stuff comes across, instead of just tossing it out, we'll give it away to one of our needy people in the audience because we're all heart and we're not so bad after all. Sunrise.
Yeah, how you doing, Neil?
Okay.
Yeah, this is Adam calling from Sunrise.
Yes, Adam?
What?
I said, how you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
I'd like to talk to you about the Dolphins.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you think is going to go on with the Dolphins this year?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think they're going to win at least 2 games, Adam. I think we're going to win 10. I think we'll be 10-6. I think we're going to shock the world.
How about
well, that's a little rough. Okay, I'm not making any predictions on that game. I did predict we'd beat Buffalo, and we wiped the stadium with them.
Yeah, I know. And how about the Hurricanes?
I think we got a bad connection, Adam.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes, is that better?
What did you say?
How about
There's a hurricane coming? What, you've been talking to Bob Soper or what?
No, how the Hurricanes...
Let's not get too sports intensive now because tonight we got Hurricane Hotline live from Monty's in the Grove with Sonny and Joe. We don't want to steal their thunder. In addition to which, I don't want to say more nasty things about Hurricane football.
All right.
Okay, Adam?
Can you say one thing to my dad? Call
sure.
me douchebag Dave.
Okay. Have a great life, Adam.
All right, bye.
Okay, and don't sound so excited. 10:31 at WIOD. What is it now? 46.5 points and dropping like a rock. Where's the cart? Come on. I think it's that time. It's not even 10:30 yet, is it? Well, 10:31, okay? So who's going to nitpick about a minute and a half? Where's that cart? Oh, boy. If this isn't the day we jump, then it's never going to come. Let's everybody get together. We can sing it together. Join your hands. Let's go to the top of 100 Biscayne Tower. Let's go up to the top of the scoreboard at Joe Robbie Stadium.
Down, 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 down. Market's going down, 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 down. Market's going down, 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 down. The stock market is down. Oh, 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 no. Well, my broker's calling, and he's telling me the market's falling. Now he's standing by his window calling, come and jump with me. My stocks are fading, even though I've done some heavy trading. To hit the pavement I'm anticipating, come and jump with me. Market's crashing, my life is flashing before my very eyes. Stocks I'm dumping, then I'm jumping. Hope they have a coffin just my size. So now I'm standing 50 floors above where I'll be landing. A wife and family I will be stranding. Come and jump with me. Oh, the economy, this is killing me.
10:33 at WIOD, 45 points. It's not too bad. By the way, I'll show you how bad things are. Even the Arabs aren't coming here anymore. The Arabians won't come to Calder is what the thing says. And I can't blame them. They got enough sand over there. Now, what it says is Calder officials were notified by the group representing Arabian racehorses the track should scratch. It says scratch this. Scratch its earlier plans to card 3 Arabian races a week. The program was to have started October 3. And with it, the track was going to move up post time for the first race to 12:30 each day. Now it'll retain its normal post time of 1 o'clock, sand permitting. So that's good news. Even the Arabs are staying out of here, which is fine with me. 10:34 on Rosh Hashanah. And let's go to Fort Lauderdale.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Went to Unicorn last night.
Yes.
Loved it.
Well, that's great. How about the restaurant?
We went to the market and bought one of those giant peanut butter cheesecakes.
Oh, boy.
It's fantastic.
Oh, man. I did not indulge in any of that. They were bringing all that good stuff in here yesterday, tempting me with it, but everybody enjoyed it. Their stuff is phenomenal. It's out of this world.
It was great.
And I'm also out of my dog food, too, by the way. My cat food. Did he just get cut off? I love that. No, he just did. He just got... Don't get paranoid. God, talk about Rick Riley. You're getting worse than he is. Yeah, he got cut off. Okay, that's crappy call waiting, sir. I'd call up the Queen and bitch about it like crazy. We have an open line in Broward, 524-WIOD. Palm Beach has yet to give us a shout this morning, and we're pretty happy about it. If I sound like I'm in a good mood, it's because Palm Beach is laying back. 655-9463. Can you handle it? They'll probably start about 10:45. They're on a 45-minute delay in Palm Beach. 655-WIOD. So we got the Mets and the Expos for 2 this afternoon. We got the Cubs and the Pirates, and we got... the good news is Mitch Williams pitched yesterday, gave up the winning run on that home run by Barry Bonds, the second of the game. And that means that Randy Kramer, the former Pirate, will turn on his ex-teammates today and mow them down. It never fails. And Bob Walk is pitching for the Pirates, and he's really of tourists lately, okay? So that's what's going on. Going to be a very sports-intensive week. And like I said, the hockey game tomorrow, in honor of the hockey game, one of our wonderful listeners has sent me, hopefully, a very valuable... Oh, boy. A very valuable 1990 set that Steve Kane would be really jealous of. Now, who makes these? This is a pro set, hockey cards, the entire set. And it's also got some that are like with errors. Like, for example, on Ray Bork, it doesn't even have the right name on Ray Bork. That's how bad it is. Well, there's one that does, but there's another one that's got it spelled wrong. There's all kinds of mistakes in the set, which is going to make it worth tons of money. And Rich is eyeing it as we speak. So if things get a little slow today, what we're going to do is just whip these out like, what do we got here? Stan Mikita. We've even got some old Hall of Famers in here, too, eh? Bring back some old names from the past. Darryl Sittler rhymes with Hitler. So we got some good stuff going on. It's 10:36 to get everybody right in the mood for Brown Knight's big game, and we'll be right back. 10:39 at WID. Let's just pull one of these out. I wonder how Joe Zagacki would pronounce the name of this hockey player here, the goalie for the Montreal Canadiens. You think he'd say Patrick Roy? Come on, Joe. Butch up a little bit, huh? That's Patrick Roy to you, Joe. Anyway, we got a really hockey-intensive sports department. They are really into it, okay? Dolphins, Hurricanes, Yankees, and Orioles, and that's about it. We have an open line in Broward, 524-WIOD. Let's go to Miami.
Hey, Neil.
If we must. Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
Okay, let's do it. Anybody call in for that CCR cassette? Okay, go ahead, sir.
Is a travesty like a tapestry?
Yeah.
You're world famous up by Cypress Creek on I-95. They got a new billboard. Did you know about that?
A new billboard with what? Not with the teeth.
Yes.
I thought those were coming down.
Nah, I just saw it yesterday.
A new one?
Yeah.
All right, we're really making it now. Coconut Creek will be #1 at Winmore. Get out the Wonder Mugs.
Is this WIOD that's doing this, or is this somebody else?
No, it's probably WNWS. Probably a last-ditch effort to blow us out of the water.
Well, I tell you, it's a great ad.
Along with those crank calls that they like to send in here. Oh, excuse me, Dennis.
It's a great ad for you, boy, because if I was coming into town and I wanted to see a radio station, I saw your kisser up there, I'd immediately turn to 610 WIOD.
Right. And put my fist through the radio.
Hey, listen, I was reading in the one ad, and I'm going to read this real quick. It's just a small one. And who comes to mind first? This is under professionals in the Miami Herald. They're looking
under professionals. Well, that leaves WIOD out. What is it about?
Traffic reporter for local radio station. Mature voice, conversational delivery. Knowledge of the area a must. Previous.
Clarence, are you listening? Clarence Lott.
I thought Gilbert would be perfect for
He would be good.
He'd be great.
Here's the traffic on WIOD.
That would be great.
We could sell anti-aircraft guns to the people living around the area.
Yeah, like the people up there in Coconut Creek. And then we could turn them on them.
I was pretty impressed with 25,000 people going out and seeing that game last night.
Yeah, well, one game doesn't make a lifetime, but I will say this, that Tampa-St. Pete area, boy, when they want something, they really show up in big numbers, man. They're really putting their best feet forward, as they say in the ballet business.
Well, I hope that we don't embarrass ourselves.
No, we're going to have a mammoth crowd. I wish I could find out for sure what's really going on. Maybe one of our astute listeners will call up Ticketmaster and find out if there are really any tickets left or if it's finally sold out for real. Because nobody seems to know. You get all these conflicting... Roger left me 3 different stories, and they all say different things. Game was advertised as a sellout after they went on sale. They were released this week, had been held for the teams and sponsors. 1,000 tickets were the final ones to be released for the event, but nobody, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ticketmaster, 358-5885. Maybe somebody will find out.
Give them a shot, yeah. Listen, one last thing, and I'm out of here. I'm going to Chi-Town next week.
Yes, sir.
And I need some... I've never been there, so I need a recommendation.
Well, let's see. Next week, I think the Cubs will be long gone. All our home games will be done after Monday. We'll be on the road.
So Monday's the last home game?
Yeah, Mets.
With the Mets. Oh, that would be great, because that's when I get there, Monday.
Yeah, that's the game when the Mets are starting Tom Seaver.
Ooh, super.
And we're starting Fergie Jenkins. And Ernie Banks is going to say, let's play 6.
Are you going to watch the game?
I would go to Gino's East for some great pizza.
Gino's East.
Or Pizzeria Uno, since they were nice enough to bring us by some up there. And you can't go wrong. It's a great town. It really is. And you're getting there just in time, because the week after you leave, the snowfall about 6 inches.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen that either, so I'm a local.
You're not missing a thing. Have a great time.
Thanks.
Okay.
You too. Up.
1043 at WIOD. One open line in Dade, 751. We don't care. And one in Broward, 524 WIOD. I bet you everybody is going to run down to the bank and roll over in their CDs with their pictures of Meg Green. And don't overreact, okay? Now is the smart time to start buying like crazy. Mortgage your house, sell the kids, pawn the dog, and just run down to your broker and just hand it all over. Just throw it at him and say, buy everything, because, boy, it's just incredible. Those European mutual funds, it's now like it says a minus before the first number. I don't know what that means, but I think it means you owe us. Here's a Miami. Hello.
Neil, in honor of tomorrow night's hockey game, here's how the winning goal's going to sound. Nichols for the Kings comes back across the line, had a poke checked away ahead for Robinson. Gretzky across the line, fakes the shot from the point, cranks up the side. Rogers from the shot, he scores! Neil Rogers, the 46-year-old rookie out of Michigan State, has come out of the stands to give the Kings the lead.
46 now, huh? I'm getting Alex Bennett syndrome. Next hour I'll be 45.
Well,
I'm losing 1 year each hour.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be
Which
nice.
means by midnight I ought to be embryonic.
I could have said 56.
Yeah, that's okay.
Anyway, by the way, when you paint the ice, you're mixing in a quarter base of white paint along with the water at the same time. That's how you get the white on it. You put the water down with the white paint, and it comes out in about a quarter mix of white paint. That's how you get the white.
And
ice.
the lines?
Yeah. Well, the lines, no, you put those down first. You can actually, they've got tape now where you can tape it down, and it's all pre-cut.
Oh, look at that. It's only down 35 points. Now it's making a big comeback. So it's like Jewish. It's pre-cut.
I thought you'd like to.
Are you following that, sir?
Yeah, no problem.
Or do we have to draw you a diagram on that one?
I've got a few.
Okay.
I'm dying with those.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow night.
You betcha. Bye-bye.
Okay, say hi to Foster. 1040. Say hi to Win Elliott and Jim Gordon. 1045 at WID. And Bud Palmer. You know he's still alive? And he's only, I think the other day he had a birthday. I think Mike missed it. 65 or something? How can Bud Palmer only be 65? He was doing hockey games on television when I was like 2 years old. Something really, he must have Alex Bennett syndrome. Mobile on the Star Line.
How you doing, Neil? Happy
Great.
New Year.
Happy New Year to you, sir, and happy Tisha B'Av, and happy Sukkot, and happy Easter.
Yeah, listen, you always seem to know a lot about these Jewish holidays. Would it be an insult, that's what I'm calling you, to call Jewish people this evening at the houses?
To call them what?
A Jewish person this evening at the house. Would that
Of course not.
No?
No.
Oh, I know. There are some holidays when you can't call them. Isn't that true?
Like Yom Kippur might not be a real good time.
Oh.
It all depends.
I see.
Why? What is it for? What are you going to call them for?
I have Jewish customers, and I need to call them to set something up for tomorrow. And I was just wondering.
Tomorrow wouldn't be a good day.
Tomorrow wouldn't be a good day?
No. Set it up for Monday.
Set it up for Monday.
Yeah. Never on Rosh Hashanah, sir. Everybody's busy acting real religious now, okay?
Yeah.
Even those of us who are heathens. I mean, for me, people ask, how come you're working on Rosh Hashanah? For me not to show up, Mr. Anti-Organized Religion, would be the ultimate act of hypocrisy. So I think I'm taking tomorrow off.
Yeah.
Okay, have a great day.
Well, let me just ask you one more question.
Yes, sir.
the stock market's open, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're getting nervous because they can't make any moves today.
What is that?
People, that is.
Oh, the Jews can't make any moves?
Are they are they allowed to make business transactions?
Of course. Only the Orthodox, only the Hasidim over there with all those schmatties and 70 pounds of sweat. Don't worry about it. Have a great day, okay? You're getting on my nerves. 1047. Go to the conversion class with Laura. She'll straighten you out. Rabbi Plotkin. You will plots from him. The man is just a card. Speaking of plotsing, the Neelys and the U.S. Air Force are rematched tomorrow night at Pompano Municipal Stadium, home of the Miracle. And the game time will be 8 o'clock. Food, fun, excitement, and WIOD personalities will be on hand. I imagine Rick and Pud will be out there. By the way, speaking of Suds, yesterday I noticed, it's the first time I ever really paid any attention, but as I was walking out, he sat down. In the back of his hair, there are like some red roots. And I kept looking, and I kept looking. I thought, I'll be damned. He used to be Pud on Flipper. Remember that ugly little red-headed kid, that little pain in the butt that was always getting muscling in on Sandy's time? By the way, if Luke Halpin is listening, happy Rosh Hashanah. Anyway, it's 1047. The Neelys tomorrow night at 8 o'clock with the U.S. Air Force. Come out and support our team as we raise money for Camilla's house and generally just make total fools of ourselves. And then tonight, because it's Hurricane Hotline, that goes all the way till 8, even if the world was coming to an end. If they were dropping H-bombs on Homestead, Hurricane Hotline lasts till 8 o'clock. Okay, so then we will join the Yankee-Indian game at 8, which, of course, is meaningless anyway. Tomorrow night, the Yankees and the Red Sox in Fenway begin a 3-game series, so we'll have another fairly meaningful series. How about those Blue Jays, 12 out of 14? And how about those Sox? Okay, 12 minutes before 11 o'clock on your sports-intensive, obsessed, psychotic station, 610 WIOD, and we'll be right back.
Oh, brother. The count of 0-1 from the belt, the pitch. Ground Bleakley to third base, and a runner just score. The Pirates win the pennant. A base hit by Sankey, and Bleakley hitting the Pirates win the Eastern Division Championship. Aren't they going wild down there in L.A.? Look at them clearing them all apart. The fans are all over the ballpark. The Buccos have won the National League Eastern title with a 5-4 victory. Nelly's on his way down to the locker room. And they can't get through. The Pirates can't get through the dugout. The fans are steaming all over the infield. The Pirates have won on an unbelievable situation.
Yeah. Okay, I think you'd call that wishful thinking. 10:52 at WIOD. No more sports. Let's cut it short, okay? We don't want to overdo it because the sports department gets really upset. Miami.
You know, we can have a headline.
Let's go to Fort Lauderdale. Okay, nobody on 6. By the way, if anybody in engineering is listening, line 6 not only is not fixed, it is worse than it used to be. Okay, worse. I mean, people are on there for like 30 seconds. They get on hold, and adios, arrivederci. We better talk to the caller in Delray because he was kind enough to take that tape off my hands.
Well, it had sentimental value.
Does it?
When I learned how to play guitar when I was 9 years old, the first song I ever learned how to play was Creedence song, Bad Moon Rising.
Oh, yeah.
It's only 3 chords.
I think they only play 3 chords, the same ones over and over and over again.
Majority of their songs are 3 chords.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I wanted to see if it would be possible to stick an unbelievable sticker in there if you're going to send me that tape.
Sure, whatever you want, George will handle it for you as long as it doesn't cost him any money.
Thanks a lot, Neil. You're the greatest.
Have a great life.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, that clears up all the Broward lines now. All of a sudden, we had a little glitch in Broward, 524, and one in Dade just dropped off. Oh, boy. Well, I guess you know what that means.
Play-by-play on the radio. Play-by-play.
And by the way, if Chuck Meyer is real nice, I'd be glad to rush home and get the tape of yesterday's game so we can hear Derek May's dramatic 3-run homer in the bottom of the 8th inning against the Pirates that damn near pulled that thing out. Boy, if Pittsburgh... I'm sitting there watching that whole game, and I'm thinking, boy, these Pirates are awesome. They've got that outfield, Bonilla and Bonds and Van Slyke. They got the best outfield in baseball, even better than Oakland, and they're just awesome, and Drabek is pitching like God. And all of a sudden, they start choking and folding, and I realize they got no pitching. They're shaky. They ought to open up a pizza parlor and call it Shakey's. Okay, all 3 lines in Broward. Is that it for Broward? Are we out of calls for the day? Huh? That's it. Okay, nice talking to you. Well, what do you expect? It's Rosh Hashanah. What the hell do you want? We don't have any goyim out there listening. Are you nuts? West Palm Beach.
Hi, Uncle Neil.
Hi.
Hi, this is Lorene, Boone's daughter.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Great.
Happy New Year.
And the same to all you wonderful Jewish Thai people.
How have you been?
Just marvelous.
That's good. We'd like to know if you got our card.
You mean you didn't hear that I promoted it yesterday and plugged the grand opening tomorrow and the address and went on for like 5 minutes about Siam's Doll reopening on Lake Worth Road?
Oh, no, I was at school yesterday.
Well, I sure did.
Oh, that's
Tomorrow
great.
night is the big night.
We won't see you tomorrow?
No, I'm going to the hockey game, Serene.
Oh, I hope to see you soon then.
You sure will.
So, what are you planning on doing for your New Year?
What am I planning on doing?
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and have a victory baseball game this afternoon. The Cubs are going to score 20 runs today in honor of the Jewish New Year because Ryan Sandberg and Mark Race are Jewish.
Oh. When will you be able to come in?
I don't know, Serene. One of these days when you least expect it, I'll pop right in there, okay?
All right.
Say hi to your dad and your mom and the Ganze Mishpacha, okay?
Okay.
Have a great time.
You too.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
10:55 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade, 751-PLUG, 751-WIOD, and one in Broward, 524, Rosh Hashanah, 751, or 5, whatever the hell it is. Kendall.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
To stay with your sports-intensive programming, I'm looking at the Miami Herald TV guide. And
How come nobody has called Ticketmaster and let us know about the hockey game? This audience is so laid back today.
speaking of the hockey game,
yes,
it shows here it's on Sunshine Network tomorrow night.
Yeah, I already mentioned that yesterday.
Oh.
And correcting our error from the day before.
So it will be shown in Miami, too.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Oh, a question about Sunday's game that you said you had got on your satellite, the Dolphin game?
Yes, sir.
Did you listen to 610? Did you turn down your sound on the TV and listen to Mr. Rick Weaver?
No, I did not.
Ooh. Ooh.
I used to do that a lot, but it just never dawned on me.
Okay, so you're going to let us know a little later if the game has, if there are tickets left or not?
Down 36.8. Yeah, as soon as somebody calls in, I mean, I sure hope we don't have to be so Mickey Mouses to call ourselves. I hope we got enough people out there that they get off their dead can and do something constructive for a change. But I will not hold my breath. We'll let you know.
Okay, thank you, Neil.
Good luck to you, sir. Bye. You'll need it. 10:56, we have an open line in Dade County, 751. Don't forget Suds and Rick this afternoon, the idiot on the corner today, which means Marvin will be out again. And then Hurricane Hot... Did I say something bad about Marvin? I wouldn't want to do that. Hurricane Hotline live from Monty's in the Grove with Joe and Sonny at 6:05 until 8, okay? All the way till 8. The game starts at 7:30, but Hurricane Hotline goes in its entirety all the way till 8 because we got our priorities straightened out, okay, here at WIOD. Anyway, let's go to Pompano. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
I am a devout Pirate fan.
All right. Congratulations, sir. You pulled one out. You held on by the skin of your teeth. You had them all the way.
Losing 6 in a row. Montreal just, what to our ASSs, but...
Boy, you gave it a shot at blowing one yesterday, man. I couldn't believe it. I was going nuts. Aware of that, sir?
Yes, I am.
Unbelievable.
And you talk about, all you do all year long is you talk about Maddox and Bilecki. Two great pitchers.
Well...
We have one. Drebeck finally got his 20th last night. Is he not a Cy Young contender or not?
Well, if he pitches many more like the 8th inning yesterday, I would have to say unlikely.
Yeah, it's like Smiley. And remember that guy, Walt Terrible, we have?
Walt Terrible and John Not So Smiley anymore. And, of course, Bob Walk-a-Lot is pitching today for you guys. So I think you're pitching. And, of course, Neil Heaton,
do you know Pittsburgh
who couldn't get arrested in a raid on Biscayne Boulevard.
Pittsburgh has to pay him $2.4 million to leave town. That Terrible.
Who's that?
Walt Terrible.
Oh, Walt Terrible, yeah. Well, it's well worth it at twice the price, believe me. And I'm going to tell you in all serialness, talking about that outfield, the one guy who gets no credit because he's not having a really big year, he's having a decent year, but not a big home run in it, is Andy Van Slyke. Every time you see that guy, no matter who they're playing, at least two incredible, unbelievable... He made a catch off of Derek May yesterday early in the game.
He covers center
in an inning when we could have scored about 3 runs, and that was really the game saver. He is just unbelievable.
You get to see the
game. He's no Darryl Boston, but he's not bad.
I have no dish. You get to see the game.
That's right.
You lucky devil.
And I'll see it again today.
Yes, anyway.
And you may not be so lucky today, but good luck to you guys.
Guess what? The last 3 games in Pittsburgh against those stinking you-know-what.
You'll have it wrapped up by then. We're playing the Mets 4 games this weekend in Wrigley.
Good for you, and we have the last 3 with those slobs, so we win.
Good luck.
Tell all your Mets fans, adios, okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye, Neil.
Good luck to you. Anyway, it's just a question of who's going to lose the least, I guess. They can't both lose when they play each other. That's the one consoling thing for somebody. One open line at Broward, 524. Star IOD is open, and, of course, Palm Beach, where we better not give the number because somebody might call, and that would probably ruin the whole show. Anyway, Henry Barrow is standing by. Henry continues to be the eternal optimist. He has high hopes that they're going to let him into Joe Robbie Stadium for one game. We're going to have a big season this year. He's a big Dolph fan. He's paid his dues. He wants in. He wants some of that free booze up in a press box. He wants to be a part of the whole team here at WIOD. We'll come back at 11:05, and then Putz and Rick at 2 this afternoon.
For news, accurate weather, sports, and twice the coverage of traffic, it's News Talk Radio 610, WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. And on it. And WIOD presents The Neil Rogers Show. To get in touch and talk, dial 751-WIOD in Dade, 524-WIOD in Broward, 655-WIOD in the Palm Beaches. And if you use a Bell South Mobility car phone, it's a free call at Star IOD. The opinions expressed by the host, guest, or callers are not necessarily those of this station. Now, here's Neil Rogers.
Tonight's Florida Lottery has a cash value of $75 million. Who will be the lucky winner?
There was a time not long ago when orange juice brought the big cash flow and tourists brought their money so our state could make it by. But now we have a bigger show, millions of dollars made by Lotto, but we don't know where the money goes. Our schools are wondering why. Oh, find a way to track the dough and count up all they've spent. It's time we had an audit so we'll know where our money went. They'll raise our taxes all around. Our schools just keep on falling down. We'll find out what our governor says. Oh, this is the end. This is the end of Martinez. It's campaign time again, my friends. Maybe that's where our money went. It costs a lot to run again, so Bobby has to lie. Tell us things are fine and men drop $3,000 on a gold pen. It's time we put things to an end. This is the end. This is the end of Martinez.
It's 11:08. WIOD market's down 38 points. Management people are all Jewish. They're all out of the building on Rosh Hashanah. And boy, the day that you find Jewish management people at Cox Broadcasting will be the day that the Kuwaitis start buying matzo balls in droves. Anyway, there are 2 open lines in Broward, 524, where's the food? 524 WIOD. Really feel kind of depressed today because generally when we get a little food in here, we like to share it with everybody in the building. Isn't that what we always say, Cheryl and share alike? Anyway, let's take a call in Miami. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Buenos dias.
Here's one of your Goyim listeners.
All right. Happy Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Easter.
Have you seen the New Times yet this week?
No.
They've got a big article in there on your old buddy KC. It's Major League, like 6-7 pages.
Really?
All the way back to day one, practically.
You mean Harry Casey?
Henry KC, yes.
Okay. How's he doing? We haven't heard from him in a long time.
Well, apparently he's, they just go through the things. He's still composing some. I had really forgotten how big they were. They said that between like 74 and 79, they sold 75 million records.
Oh, they had a whole bunch of #1 records. In fact, if I weren't so lazy, I'd get out the music book we got down here. They had a tremendous number of #1 hits.
Yeah, but it's got a picture of him and the old group together, taken way back when.
Yeah.
And talk about a mixture.
Yeah. Well, he's butched up a lot since those days.
Well,
and if you believe that.
Well, they did make an illusion, with all apologies to the Miami Sound Machine, that he was the one who created the Miami Sound.
Yes, sir.
It was
you bet. And George McRae. Remember those were the good days. There was a lot of good stuff coming out of this town.
Well, yeah, they talked
unlike
about
this Gloria Estefan crap.
Well, they talked about that because he and another kid there who was working with his distributing company also was a bass player, and they came up with this little tune, and that was Rock Me Baby, and they had George McRae record.
Yeah, right.
But definitely an interesting article. You should get your hands on one.
Okay, they're in the building. They drop off a bunch here because they like the publicity. I'll find one.
Super.
Thank you.
Talk to you.
Casey, maybe Harry will call us one of these days again soon. He's one of those people who shows up. He used to come down to the Bazaar once in a while because he felt that Bazaar kind of fit his image. But he's a good guy. Also came to my house that day at Zeta when we had the big show on the air and that big party and catered with tons and tons of food. And we had all those celebrities there like Rose Folger and Pete Bolger. And, God, that was some day. That was just incredible. Eating all that vanilla bean speck ice cream. As a matter of fact, the Coast, not to be outdone by the infamous very hip Rick and Putz this afternoon. You're not going to believe this. Johnny Dark is sending Wendy Bennett out this afternoon, and she's going to shove 4 gallons of vanilla bean speck ice cream down some guy's pants in the supermarket. It is going to be incredible. On the Coast. Now, how come a Jewish guy like Mitch Lewis, who is so Jewish that sometimes it's almost embarrassing, he's working with his payas hanging down and his yarmulke and his tallis and the whole bit. He's slaving today on Rosh Hashanah. He'd probably go to hell because of it, but he still comes in here because he got a conscience. And he saw the mission statement on the wall, and he realizes he can't let us down in spite of the fact he knows that he'll probably burn in hell for years because of it. And he still comes in. But some of these other people who are about as Jewish as Haile Selassie, all of a sudden they've disappeared and they've got religion, right? And they're davening at home over their grits and beans. Anyway, speaking of good grits, how about some incredible buffalo-style chicken wings? The best in this town. They're so good it'll make you feel like you're right there in Cheektowaga, just chewing on that good stuff. You'll find them only at Wings Plus. I mean, there are a lot of places selling wings, and most of them I wouldn't sell to Saddam Hussein. But Wings Plus has got the best in town, and the way you like them, too, mild, medium, hot, extra hot, or barbecue. And, of course, don't forget to dip your wings and your celery in that delicious blue cheese. That's the secret. I mean, they're good, by themselves, but when you dip the wings in a blue cheese, that's like dying and going to heaven, like getting a reprieve. A small order of 10 pieces, just $3.45. A large order of 16 pieces, only $4.75. Or try the great Catskill Mountain-style garlic wings. Those are my favorite. They're like really extra spicy and just incredible. Make you feel like you're in the Jewish Poconos. Wings Plus, known for their delicious chicken wings, but also lots more on the menu, like great, and I do mean fantastic, hero sandwiches like the steak and cheese. And lots of other great sandwiches like ham and cheese, turkey, tuna, natural chicken breast, and lots more. From the grill, there's a 7-ounce burger, bacon cheeseburger, or chili dog. And if you're a seafood lover, Wings Plus features shrimp in a basket, fish fillet sandwich, or those delicious chewy fried clams. And the best beer-battered onion rings you've ever stuck in your mouth. Great specials every day, too, including all the wings you can eat, just $5.45 all day, every Sunday. Now, there are 2 locations, Wings Plus. You'll find them at 87 West Prospect Road in Fort Lauderdale and 9880 West Sample Road in Coral Springs. They're both open 7 days a week, and they both offer free lunch and dinner delivery in the areas. So call 771-9877 or 752-4460 for Wings Plus. And by the way, the hockey tickets are all gone.
Today we're visiting
610 WIOD.
There's only one Frank Sinatra. And now Krafko introduces his latest live album, Perfectly Frank.
This one goes out to that crazy Irish broad, Shinehead O'Connor. She gets stranger every night. She's taking chances as our anthem bites. I got the answer, send the broad back home. Maybe she'll change her tune.
Old Blue Eyes tells it like it is.
Sinead, go back where you belong.
He's the chairman of the board, and you will be too when you hear Perfectly Frank.
She shaves her head each morning at 8, and she
that the Star-Spangled Banner's too great. Stick her in the desert and don't give her a map.
It's Frank Sinatra, live, livid, and perfectly frank.
I think the lady's full of crap. Today, baby, no one compares to you. Thank God.
11-16 at WIOD. Market's down 38 points. Roger has called Ticketmasters, the arena, and a whole bunch of other people and gotten 4 different answers on the hockey tickets. First, Ticketmaster said sold out. Then he called the arena. They said there were plenty of tickets. Then somebody said none available. Somebody else said they don't know. And then somebody else said call the NHL. So there seems to be kind of like a little mystery surrounding the availability or lack of the tickets for tomorrow night's game between the LA Kings and the New York Rangers. And we do have a couple of open lines on the board, and if things slow down during the noon hour, which they often do, what I'm going to do is just read since I got all the hockey cards in here, we'll just read the names of all the players on both teams and all the vital statistics. Let's see, where are the Rangers in here? Here are the Maple Leafs. Oh, there's Vincent Damphousse. Here are the Montreal Canadiens, eh? And the New Jersey Devils and the New York Islanders, and here's the Rangers. And there's Ron Greshner. And, we don't want to say his name. Mark Janssens. And Kelly Kissio. And Bernie Nichols. I wonder if, what's his name? Sam Rosen is going to be here. Sam's good. He really does a good job. He's not quite as good as that geek that does the Islander games, who's just awful, whose name I can't think of. Brian Mullen. And Partridge in a Pear Tree. And Chris Nyland. And Darren Turcotte. And James Patrick. Now, there's my kind of players, that old James Patrick, huh? We have one open line in Dade, 751-PUCK, and one in Broward, 524-WIOD. And for anybody in the audience who doesn't like hockey, who thinks it's boring, you don't know your grass from your elbow. That's all I can tell you. Hollywood.
For the next payphone challenge, I'm going to get some lettuce, some onions, some carrots, some broccoli, some cauliflower, and some creamy French dressing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to make a salad in Marvin's pants.
Really?
And the cucumber's going down the back whether he likes it or not.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wrong show. It's 11:18 at WIOD. 2 open lines, both in Broward at 524, embarrassment, 524. That challenge, that payphone challenge, that's got to be the hottest thing since Pat Sajak's CBS late night show, I would say. Anyway, the number in Broward is 524-9463. Here's a mobile in Boca on a Broward line. Now, do you understand what that means, George? That means that there's nobody from Broward calling on the Broward lines. Now, I'm looking at this article in the Tampa Bay and State section of the St. Pete Times this past Sunday. Thanks again to Rick Bragg and to the photographer Bill Cook, who was in here and destroyed one whole show, but is a good guy. And tapping into the anger of Miami with my picture with a little stogie there and a beautiful picture of the equipment that makes it look like a real radio station. And it says, for 15 years, Neil Rogers' radio call-in show has been a reflection of South Florida's mindset. And I think that says it all. Many a day when I sit here pumping these numbers and looking at those blank lines and thinking of things standing on my head, trying to motivate the deadhead people in this town to do something and get off their dead ass, that's exactly what I think. This show is a reflection of the mindset of this godforsaken Neanderthal, deadhead, bush league, wonderful town. My kind of town. Here's a mobile in Boca, like I started to say.
Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Neil, I'm a little concerned. I'm a big hockey fan. I think it'd be great if it took off down here. But if it does, are we going to be flooded with even more of those French Canadians?
Oh, no.
Could happen.
No. They only go to see those French Canadian players like Lemieux.
Yeah.
And Richard.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Beliveau. We'll make sure we get all Jewish players on our team.
Yeah, there's
and
not too many
Cubans.
Jewish
We'll get a lot of Hispanic hockey players, too.
Yeah, that's the reason why it might be a huge success down here with all those Spanish hockey players.
Exactly. No, I think it's going to go here, I'm telling you.
Well, this is a kind of like a rodeo tractor pull kind of mentality town. If it goes here, I'd be very happy, but I have my doubts.
Well, I'd be there every day, eh? I'd be there every game. And when the Maple Leafs came in, man, you'd have to hold me down with a mallet. I would just go nuts.
Deadly man, eh?
I would start my own chant. Go, Leafs, go. I'd have my little Foster Hewitt blow-up doll. Go, Leafs, go. I would just be incredible. I have my Harold Ballard poster and dartboard.
All right. Peace, Neil.
Have a great life. I think I left him speechless at that point. We have 2 open lines in Broward, 524 WIOD. Let's get them all lit up once just to make me feel good about it, and then we'll blow them all off. Anybody else in here we should know? Ray Bork is all over the place, and Brett Hull. I'm so old, I remember the glory days of Bobby Hull and Dennis Hull and Stan Mikita and Pierre Palat. Right? And Phil Esposito and Vic Stasiak and Johnny Busick and Don Simmons and Terry Sawchuk and Gump Worsley and Johnny Bauer and Jerry Cheevers. And who did I leave out? Darryl Sittler and Dick Duff and Jim Dory. Anyway, we'll be back with more Maple Leaf trivia. It's 11:22 at WIOD. Where's the food?
610 WIOD.
Let's get some pizza! Let's get some burgers!
Hey, kids, I know. Let's get some fungus!
Yeah!
Do you want some mushrooms? Mushrooms! Or some spores?
Want some mildew?
Mildew! You'll want more! Just get out of that fast food rush. Come on down to the fungus hut.
Say, when you get that craving for mushrooms, molds, or any kind of parasitic lower plant life that lacks chlorophyll, come on down to the Fungus Hut.
We have deep-fried toadstools, mold shakes, and for dessert, hot mushroom pies.
No, thanks. We'll just have a big bucket of fungus.
Yeah!
So come out of the sunlight and discover the dank, musty world that's popping up near you.
So get out of that fast food rut. Come on down to the fungus. The fungus hut.
The Fungus Hut. It's fungi licking good.
11:26 at WIOD. Speaking of rut, the market was stuck right there, like at about 38, down 38. Now it's taken off again. It's down 39 and dropping like a gigantic bowling ball from the top of the World Trade Center. Plantation.
Hi, Neil. How are you?
Great.
A happy and a healthy New Year.
And the same to you.
Thank you. I just had the opportunity to see you when you were at the Fountains and Plantation.
Yeah.
And we got into a little bit of a discussion about our old friend Alex. And at that time, I told you that my favorite bit was Alex singing "You're Nobody Till Somebody Loves You."
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you promised that you would play that. I may have missed it, but I think in honor of the new year,
Yeah.
it would only be appropriate.
Well, I have to cue it up now back to the beginning, so
All
we
right.
have to kill about 40 seconds.
All right. And now don't ask me, because I'll definitely step all over it. I don't want...
And you wouldn't want to step on old Alex.
I sure would.
'Cause he's
That's
been
a thing
stepped on a
worse
lot.
than death.
And he's got all the wrinkles to show it, too.
All right. Well, that's what I wanted to hear, and I know you don't like requests, but that can't even...
Well, no,
that's like a Hall of Famer.
That's exactly right, and I did make a promise, and I always keep my promises unless it costs me money. We had a good turnout that day at the fountain.
That was a lot of fun. My daughter had pizza.
And the
She
food there was excellent. What's the name?
Lackeys. Oh, it's
What is the
great.
name of that pizza?
I don't know, the pizza. The Lackeys were from Corky's. They were great.
Corky's, of course, is fantastic
Yep.
with the deli, but is it Stromboli's? Was that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh,
right there.
man,
Yeah.
was that good stuff.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
And Fat Rich was there.
Fat Rich is right here, as a matter of fact,
Oh.
waiting for Stromboli's to come back.
And
And the D&D hot dog thing with the Chicago dogs were
the
good.
whole
and
story
bit,
there
yeah.
was great. Just great. All right, well, you have a terrific day. I'm going to turn on my, as the Ultras say, I'm going to listen on the radio, Neil.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Have a wonderful New Year.
Thank you very much.
Boy, boy.
Bye.
Oh, what is that? Oh, look at that. We have hundreds of those? Oh, that's for the clean up the coast thing. Well, let me see that. They're like a big schmate is what they are. They're like a big plastic thing. And it's beautiful. South Florida's coast, and it's got the sun coming up over the horizon, over the water. Coast 97.3 FM. That's our coast logo. So, Johnny Dork, eat your heart out. I bet they never had those at WNBC. Man, that is incredible. God, this cart, it must be on like a 10-minute cart. It'll re-queue in just a minute. We'll get to it. We have an open line in Broward, 524-ALEX, 524-WIOD. Mobile.
Hello?
Yes.
Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, I was wondering, I'm a big hockey fan.
Hey.
And I heard you talking about those hockey cards.
Yes, sir.
Are you giving them away, or...
What do you mean giving them away? Somebody just sent me a whole set. Why would I want to give them away? They might be worth something.
I don't know. See, I didn't hear the whole thing. That's why I'm asking.
No, somebody sent them to me, and I'm reading them on the air.
Okay.
Now, if somebody calls in who wants to play their cards right, that could be another story, but I don't think it's going to happen in your case.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to give them away. I'm going to save them for a rainy day.
Okay.
Okay? You a big hockey fan?
Yeah.
What's your team?
I like the Kings. I like the Flyers.
The Flyers.
Yeah. Hometown Philadelphia.
All right.
Yeah.
Bring back, what's his name? Dave Schultz. So you're going to the game tomorrow night?
Yeah, sure am.
Outstanding. We'll see you there.
Okay, and Neil,
Yeah.
can you say hi to my father if he's listening? His name's Bob.
Bob? You don't want me to call Bob a douchebag, do you?
No, not really.
Okay. Have a great day.
Thanks, Neil.
Bye. Okay, now that kid is driving. He was calling on his mobile phone. He's about, 12 or 13, I would say. He's driving on Dixie Highway right now, so I'd watch it. 11:30, and he goes like a bat out of hell, too, okay? Because he's, small, and he, sits right on the accelerator. Open line on the Star line, Star IOD, and the good news is that it's queued up. Oop. Watch it. Don't step on Alex.
You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. You might be king, you might possess the world and all its gold, but gold won't buy you happiness when you're growing old. The world's still the same, you'll never change it, as long as the stars shine above. Well, you're nobody till somebody. You'll find yourself somebody, not just anybody. Find yourself somebody to love. Thank you. Okay.
And now the recording stars who sold more records than the Beatles, Boxcar Willie, and the Cowsills combined.
Don't go changing. Please me. Something, ooh.
Yes, the immortal Deftones are back. And now they're singing all your favorites just as you remember them.
Hooray for Hollywood. Oh, what's that line that goes here? Hollywood. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Something, and lyrics that we don't know.
Yes, the tunes you can't forget. And the word they can't remember.
Raindrops keep falling on our head. Zaz-zaz-a-dooby-doo-doo. Something rhymes with head. Something and you're dead. So, za-za-da-da-da-da.
It's the Deftones with their unforgettable new album, Songs We Know Most Of, Volume Something.
Something. Available now on Crapco Records and Tapes and those compact thingamabobbers.
No, it's not. This is the second.
Market's on 38.87. That seems to be like a nice, good number today. 38, like Alex's age. And the London market's obviously closed now, was down 50 points plus today, okay? So get out the blade, cut very, very carefully. Let's go to a mobile in Hollywood if they're still there.
I'm still here, Neil.
Patience pays off, sir.
How about some really interesting information for you? Did you know that of all devoted fans, hockey fans are the most intelligent?
No question about it, eh?
Yeah, but do you believe it, though?
No.
And you didn't mention Eddie Shack, who's now...
Well, that's why I don't believe it. We mentioned him a lot yesterday. In fact, we said that he and Gretzky were going to have a nose-off before the game tomorrow night.
Oh, unbelievable. Boy, that sounds like exciting stuff.
Yes, sir.
But you have to play since it's hockey day today.
I think O Canada would be good.
Exactly. That's what you have to play.
Is that what you were going to say?
I was going to say play O Canada since I am a transplanted Torontoian.
Are you a Maple Leafs fan?
I'm a Maple Leaf.
All right. I can't believe it.
I still have my number 10 jersey when Eddie wore it.
Oh, my God.
Are you amazing?
Unbelievable. Foster Hewitt would be so proud of this call.
And I went to school with Daryl Sittler's brother's cousin.
The Tokyo, the Nikkei, down 123 points. The world is collapsing around us, but we don't care because we got hockey night in Florida.
Yeah, we need a hockey night in Canada, then Canada.
Okay.
All right.
Have a great... You're going to be there?
I'll be here. I'm waiting for it.
Outstanding.
Thanks, Neil.
Bob Cole says A.
Okay.
See ya. Wow, we are really building up on this. We ought to get a rake off of the sales, you know it?
hockey fans of the United States and Newfoundland, and an extra big hello to Canadian servicemen overseas.
Okay, Foster, we're all set for 11:35. I'm in a real hockey mood now, ready for that Mets-Montreal doubleheader. It starts at 1. And Wayne and Murray are here from Arnold's Royal Castle at 125th and Northwest 7th Avenue in North Dade, right off the I-95. We're going to give them a 4-hour commercial today because they're wonderful human beings. And Wayne has his Charles McKay thing on, his sticker. And life is just great. It's just better than it ought to be. And there's my Diet 7-Up and a little Diet Soda and White Hots. And I see nobody is making any moves on this studio, which is just the way we want it. And we'll eat what we want and what Fat Rich... Oh, lots of soda today. Boy, we went nuts. And it's all for us, okay? We're going to pig out in the literal sense. We're going to just take it all. Like in the movie Fatso, where he says nobody was sharing. They were just all hopping themselves and grabbing it up. Okay, while we're getting our food organized here, our first 3 or 4 courses, let's take a little break. It's 11:36 at WIOD. We'll be right back.
610 WIOD.
It's late at night, you're fast asleep, and a shadowy figure is about to break into your home. But you're protected. Yes, it's the James Brown Home Security Alarm. The hardest working alarm in the safety business. Designed by the godfather of home protection himself. The James Brown alarm protects you from burglars, vandals, peeping Tom. And if you act now, we'll include at no extra cost the patented James Brown Hot Pants Fire Alarm. So put the Soul Patrol on your keyhole with the James Brown Home Security System. You'll say, I feel good.
11:40 at WID, 20 till noon. Actually, what we're going to do, we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but what we're going to do is put up a list of names of people. Well, no, like they do at Joe Robbie Stadium, where they just have one name, Henry Barrow, and it says keep out and stay out of my chair. But we're going to have a big list of names out in the front of the control room and the studio, and right out in front of the hallway, too, so the people who are not allowed to come in here and hop the food will have to go downstairs. They can fight all they want down there. They can go down to the cafeteria, have a little food fight, talk all they want, make a lot of noise, and just have like a food orgy down there, okay? But never again, as they say in Homestead. Let's go to Del Rey. Hello.
Good morning, Neil.
Buenos dias.
Hey, you're looking great.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, I want to call and ask an opinion. I'm going to go out and plunge my guts out on a large screen direct view TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at the Sony XBR with the signal correction circuitry. Wanted to know if you had an opinion on that.
Well, which one is it? A 46-inch?
No, the 32. I didn't know they had. No.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh, you said direct view. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
I had a Philips 31-inch that was just tremendous.
I heard you say that.
Outstanding. Philips makes a great set.
It does, yeah.
Made in France.
Yeah. Well, that's about the only good thing they do over there.
Well, they make a good H-bomb, too.
Yeah.
That's what Saddam said.
Yeah. So what do you got now?
What have I got now? I got a 46-inch rear projection Sony.
Oh, you went with
that? That is just incredible. You know, it's got the high resolution with the 700 lines, and my picture with the satellite now is so good that you could reach right in there and shake Greg Maddox's hand after the win the other day. It is just tremendous.
Unbelievable.
It is.
Okay.
And you can sit off to the side. You don't lose all the light. It's just, I'm really impressed, because I've always been real negative on the rear projection, because most of them are pretty crappy and very overpriced.
Me too, yeah. And that sound retrieval system is awesome.
Yeah. And I got the whole thing hooked up with my Polk speakers now. I've got like my own little surround sound. It is just incredible.
Did you say
can hear Harry,
polka speakers?
Polka speakers. You do a little polka during the ball game. You can hear Harry clearing his throat in stereo. It's tremendous.
Unbelievable. Hey, you're doing a heck of a job. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
And we know that. It's 11:42 at WIOD. Thanks to Wayne Arnold and Murray. Murray, what's a guy named Murray doing? Well, you know, at Wayne Arnold's, the food never stops, because even on Rosh Hashanah, they're open, and on Yom Kippur, and Easter, and Tisha B'Av, and Simchas Torah, and Purim. I wonder if they're going to have a special Wayne Arnold Hamantash in this coming Purim. Wouldn't that be great? Have little Neely burgers in the shape of Hamantash with poppy seeds on the outside. So be sure and bring an extra glass for your teeth. We have an open line in Dade County, 751-WIOD. We're not going nuts. We're just having a few White Hots and Neely burgers. And is Yvette in the building? Yvette must be working today because she'd be as Jewish as I am, I guess. Because we got one of those weenies that she's real excited about here. If she wants to come and take it, otherwise it's going to disappear. We got a bag of BLTs. Oh, are you eating a BLT? Okay, Rich is really watching himself very carefully today. He's only going to have 3 or 4 BLTs. So after we finish, we'll take this stuff out and put it in the hallway and just watch everybody dive for it. Let's go to Pompano for a change. Hello.
Hi, Neil. This is Robert, first-time caller.
How you doing, Robert?
Good. I love your show. I got a question for you. What do you think about that gay ordinance thing that they had for Broward County like a month ago?
What is this, going to be a crank call, Robert?
No, it isn't.
What do I think about it?
Yeah, did you think it should have passed?
It should have passed?
Do you think it should have passed?
Well, of course it should have passed, but it wasn't going to pass, Robert. You know that. And before you start with your shot, let's go on to our next call. 1144 at WIOD. We have an open line in Broward, 524. We're bored again, and we have nothing else to do. I noticed this week that seen some of our friends, I guess they haven't got anything to do anymore. They're starting up again. Let's go to Biscayne Gardens.
Hi, Neil. Good yontif to you.
And the same to you. Good yontif to the pontiff.
I just wanted to call. I'm the gentleman that works for Sunset Courier that called you about 2 weeks ago with that urchin call.
With
my
what?
employer terminated me on Tuesday, and I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to all my drivers that listened to you.
He terminated you for what?
Well, they're having a problem with Bank Atlantic moving their mail, and they used 2 of us as scapegoats. And I just wanted to call and tell them that they are douchebags.
Well, I got good news for you. The market's down 40 points right now, and they got all their money tied up in stocks, I'm sure, so you can dance a jig.
Oh, by the way, I bought a satellite because you talk so much about it. Do you get a chance to listen to the old-time radio show on F415?
Mm-hmm.
I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for introducing satellite to me.
And if you like old-time like TV shows, S205, that Channel America or whatever they call it, it's got all those great old shows, Ernie Kovacs and Steve Allen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, S205.
Okay, great. Listen, have a good day and
the same
Happy
to
New
you.
Year.
May the good snooze be yours. 1145 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade County, 751. What? 751 WIOD. A child on 6. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Neil.
How you doing? How old are you? About 2?
No.
Who's this?
8.
You're 8?
Yeah.
I have no comment about that.
How do you like the Pittsburgh? They stink. The Mets are better.
Yeah, the Mets are better, and most of their fans have about the same IQ as you do. About, what, 6?
Hello?
Let me ask you a question.
What?
What's your shoe size?
A 1.
What is it?
A 1.
A 1? You must know Joey Reynolds.
Hello?
Yeah. You listening to the radio?
What?
I say, you having a nice day? Are you in a car?
Yeah.
Okay, grab a hold of the wheel and make a quick turn to the right. 1146 at WIOD. That was my favorite call of the day. That was a Met fan. Yeah, it was a couple little Met fans. Step on them, okay? Get out the roach kill. Send them to the Roach Motel, okay? Put them in the desert and don't give them a map. Anyway, it's 14 till noon at WIOD. We better take a little break here. Now, see, this is the kind of day that we can relate to without all these invaders and everything like Wendy Bennett, Aronson. Oh, excuse me. Wendy, of course, is part of our inner circle over at the Coast. The Coast people can eat on us anytime. It's a cute little baby. It's really great, but put it away, okay? People are starting to talk. Anyway, I started to say it's 14 till noon at WIOD, and we'll be right back.
610 WIOD.
Say, kids, what's real bad for you but tastes real good?
Sugar!
And what gives you the excess energy to drive Mom crazy?
Sugar!
So, what breakfast cereal will you tell Mom to buy next time she goes shopping?
Sugar Shockers!
Sugar Shockers. New super sugar-coated Sugar Shockers are little bits of raw cane drenched in honey and coated with powdered sugar, glucose, fructose, corn syrup, and other natural sweeteners.
And it tastes just like sugar-coated sugar!
Right, because there's no yucky vitamins or minerals to spoil your fun.
Yeah!
And how does it make you feel?
Like I'm vibrating. Mommy, let's watch cartoons. Mommy, let's go get ice cream. Mommy, let's play Smurfs.
And Moms will love Sugar Shockers too, because inside every box there's a free bottle of new Flintstones chewable Valium. So try new super sugar-coated Sugar Shockers. from your friends at Irresponsible Foods.
Okay, 11:51 at WIOD. We're having a great day today. Boy, what a difference between today and yesterday. But have no fear, everybody in the building is getting all paranoid. We'll take a whole bunch of stuff downstairs, put it in the cafeteria, and just go crazy. As soon as we're all done in here, you can just go nuts, okay? And just be quiet. Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I just want to say, watch out for those up-and-coming Cleveland Indians. They're not to be forgotten.
Okay, nice talking to you again briefly. Plantation.
Neil.
He can't control himself. Yes, sir.
Oh, that guy.
That's the lottery guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm a first-time listener, long-time caller.
Okay. Like
And,
most of the other callers.
Right. I just wanted to say that you're a lard-ass faggot.
Okay. Have a nice day. 52 after the hour, 11:52. How's the market doing? Down about 40. It was up to 40 a second ago. Let's see. 16. Well, it'll come up. Here it comes. No, that's not it. One open line in Broward, 524 WIOD. 524. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
So much to say, so little time.
You got at least 30 seconds. Who?
Huh? Robert.
Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
36-time caller.
Okay.
I want to say hi to Bill and Stan. God, I miss them, huh? Let me ask you a question that you get asked once a month. There's a restaurant in Vegas on the top floor of a hotel. What's the name of it?
On the top floor of a hotel?
Yeah. You know, the famous one that you're always recommending.
The Rhapsody in a Tropicana.
Oh, yeah.
Outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Tremendous.
Well, I'm going in a couple weeks, so something to look forward to.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a great time.
You too.
Win $10 million. And remember us.
I will.
Okay.
Bye.
11:53 at WIOD. We have one open line in Dade, one in Broward. Now, let's see. I know how to make those ring real fast so we get them all lit up again. Pat LaFontaine. Boy, it's tough when you got a whole box full. Cam Neely. Alan Peterson. Dave Poulin. Brian Propp. Bob Sweeney. Don Sweeney. Glenn Wesley. Dave Andrachuk. Scott, whatever his name is. Phil Housley. I'm not going to mess with those names that I don't know what they are. Dean Kennedy. Uwe Krupp. Wow, I don't think we can say that on the Buffalo Sabres. Here's a mobile on the Star Line.
Neil.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to agree with that last caller. Watch out for those Cleveland Indians.
Okay. Let's go to Sunrise. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yeah.
I was just listening to you. My little nephew just talked to you. He was the kid that liked the flowers.
Oh, yeah, he was great. He was probably one of our better callers today.
Yeah, he was great. I didn't know. He goes to St. Thomas. He's only 16 years old. That was amazing.
16?
Yeah, and whenever you said he wanted to say hi to his father, and you said we want to call him a douchebag, and he says, not really. That made me pretty proud of him.
Well, he really did, but he knew you were listening.
Hey, I want to say hi to my mom and dad, Juanita and Nick. They're listening to you on the radio on the way home right now.
Boy, you'd think the whole world was listening, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm telling you, the kids, there's a lot of kids that listen to you. It's amazing. It's great. You're great, Neil.
Yes, I am.
All right.
And just keep saying it.
All right.
Have a great life. Okay.
Bye-bye.
And I think he was wrong. 11:54 WIOD. We have an open line in Dade, one in Broward. We're just really smoking today. And any minute now. Did we take that stuff downstairs? Okay, thank you very much. Like I said, 524 WIOD in Broward. They're in for a real surprise downstairs, by the way, in just a minute. Let's go to a mobile in Broward. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Hi.
How are you today?
Great.
I want you to know I've listened to you for a really long time. I used to work and tune into you every day, and now I'm retired.
Well,
And
good for you.
I'm moving away to northern Florida, and I just had to call because I know you don't get many lady callers.
You're moving to northern Florida?
Yep.
Like
Getting
where?
out of this godforsaken town.
Yeah, well, that's pretty godforsaken up there. Where are you going?
It's a little town called Archer.
Archer? Like Alan Archer, the weather guy?
That's right.
Where's that?
It's near Gainesville. That's the nearest big city. I'm just reluctant to tell people that because, with all the trouble.
Yeah.
But I just had to tell you goodbye and tell you I really enjoyed
Well, you can call us up there, collect once in a while.
I'll give you the local farm report.
Yeah, and we'll put you on hold. You can listen in and remember how depressing and psychotic it was here, and you'll feel a lot better about being there.
Really, the people there are so nice.
Yeah,
They're really friendly.
kind of like homey,
Very homey.
down home.
Down home, down.
Corn pone, down home. Well, that's great.
Okay,
Not great
Neil.
that you're leaving, but great that you'll keep in touch.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Bye. Seems that we just never stop hearing from people who are bailing out. They all just sound a little bit bitter and hostile and like we can't wait to get the hell out of this godforsaken toilet, this sewer, this pit, but have a nice life. And we'll call you every now and then and let you know just how bad it is where you are. We already know, but she's nice. Anyway, at 11:55, the Dow Jones Industrial, and Rich has got my check, is down, thank you, is down 39.6. Right around the old 40 mark today. Maybe tomorrow we can go for a really big day, go for 100. Here's a, we just did the mobile, right? That's the last one. Stewart.
Yes, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I was just wondering if you got my Bob Feller ad from the Wheaties.
Yeah, I sure did.
Did you? Good.
Yeah, and he was pitching left-handed.
That's right. Quick question, baseball. I was wondering, in the 68 Tigers, do you happen to remember there was a
Mickey
wild
Lolich. Dick
Joe
McCullough.
Sparma, I think.
Who was it?
Joe Sparma. He was a wild, crazy guy that won the pennant or the East Division on his last, I don't know, pitch.
That
He was
sounds
always
close. That sounds close, but I don't remember if that's the name or not.
You were driving me crazy a couple of weeks ago when you kept bringing up all these names, and I said
Yeah.
I couldn't remember guys like Ray Euler and Don Wirt.
Don Wirt.
Yeah,
And Reno Bertoya. And Ozzie Virgil. And Norm Cash. Storm and Norman.
Willie Horton.
Willie Horton. There you go. Look what Willie did for
Quite the
Mike
round.
Dukakis. Yeah.
That's right.
And Bill Tuttle.
Absolutely.
Him too. Well, somebody will call in. Joe Sparma.
I
Boy, that
think it was
sounds
Joe Sparma he was wild and
sounds
crazy.
a little smarmy to me, but it sounds very close. So if that's not it, one of our sports mavens will call in because they know it all out there.
Okay, and I just want to leave you with one last thing. That time Zion.
Okay, like I said, it's 11:58. We got Suds and Rick coming up at 2:05 this afternoon. What did I do with the sheet? As they say in Tallahassee, what did I do with my sheet? Did I lose it? I lost it. I can't believe it. I lost my sheet. Isn't that something? And she had a whole thing about the Neely softball game on there. Did I throw it in the basket? I'll be damned. I threw it in the basket. It must have been a Freudian slip. Idiot on the corner today with Rick and Suds. And I think they're bringing back Arlene Ross. We got Sports Talk, Hurricane Hotline, live from Monty's in the Grove. It's just a joke, Arlene, okay? You're really big in our book. Joe and Sonny on Hurricane Hotline at Monty's and at 6:05, right up until 8 o'clock. We want to emphasize that very strongly. We don't interrupt anything that has to do with the Dolphins and the Hurricanes for anything. So if there's like a natural disaster, if war, heaven forbid, breaks out in the Middle East between 6:05 and 8, tune in someplace else because we have our priorities straightened out right here. And those hurricanes are going to really be calm and sedate, and they're going to be on their best behavior and act like a bunch of real mensches, especially on Rosh Hashanah. And then, of course, at 8 o'clock, after we finish with Hurricane Hotline in its entirety, then we join the Yankee game. And quite frankly, if we never join the Yankee game tonight, it would be too soon because the Yankees are playing the Indians in Cleveland at Municipal Stadium, which seats about 83,000, and there'll probably be at least 4 or 5 tonight for that game, people. So be sure and stick around for that. And don't forget, tomorrow night we got a big series coming up. The Yankees at the Red Sox at Fenway, 7:30. So we actually have a few meaningful games before the season ends. Elaine Ettor, who soon will learn that it's
OD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. And on it. News Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents The Neil Rogers Show. To get in touch and talk, dial 751 WIOD in Dade, 524 WIOD in Broward, 655 WIOD in the Palm Beaches. And if you use a Bell South Mobility car phone, it's a free call at Star IOD. The opinions expressed by the host, guest, or callers are not necessarily those of this station. Now, here's Neil Rogers.
Now there's a condom built to provide you with the safest sex possible. Bungee cord condoms. For guys who date the really big girls.
12:05 at WIOD. We got a couple open lines in Dade County. Look at that. As we continue reflecting South Florida's mindset. At 751 WIOD, one in Broward, 524, and we have the Knott's Landing lady on the phone.
Hi, Neil. How you doing?
You must be just on the edge right now.
I'll tell you. Have you found the feed yet?
That is non-existent. I have
Yeah.
next week's Satellite Weekly, and I was thinking about you, and I scoured the listings, and it is nowhere to be found.
I keep setting the tape at night to just run all night.
You are desperate. No, what may have happened, because I noticed that a lot of the CBS shows that they were feeding to the Canadian thing last year.
Right.
It's not there anymore, so maybe they're not doing that.
Well, I noticed on D14, did you tape it at all? They have Gabriel's Fire there now at 4 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, so that would be like right in the middle.
Huh.
So, I don't know. So we have to wait till tonight with everybody else.
Well, one more week we can handle.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's getting so damn tense now.
I know, especially to see how good they did in the Nielsen.
Have you ever seen the Senator and Jack Nicholson together, by the way? He's getting more like Jack Nicholson every week, isn't he?
Oh, boy, I don't know if that's good or bad.
No, not good.
Not good at all.
In fact, I think Jack is on Knots Landing, and I think William Devane was in Batman, to be honest with you. Fooled the hell out of everybody.
Well, he had the perfect face. Didn't need makeup.
And Karen is on the road to an annihilation with psychotic, what's his name, with that psychotic producer?
That's it, Jack Lemon's son.
Is that who that is?
I think so.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, I think so.
And what's his name? Tom is out there hanging out waiting for the senator to croak. And, boy,
Looks
it's
like
just...
Tom was in your backyard, Neil.
You know, not my backyard. How come we don't hear from his grandma anymore?
I don't know. She called you a lot last year.
Yeah, well, she's probably getting all worked up now that the show is back on.
That must be it.
And who else? And, of course, Pat is thinking about it just a little bit.
This is the week we're going to see him.
Are you sure?
I hope so.
I didn't see it in the previews.
No, I didn't.
And I was
see it in
watching
the
very
previews
closely.
either. Definitely, so was I.
I think they'll milk that for all they can get, if I can say that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So you're going to play David Cassidy today?
Oh, man. David Cassidy. I have a little, I threw it out. There was a story about...
throw it out.
Danny Bonaduce is now, he got in all that trouble in Philadelphia. He's now a disc jockey in Phoenix.
Oh, really?
And he was saying that the new David Cassidy album is great.
Oh.
And some other psychotic stuff he was saying. I threw it out. It was like Danny Bonaduce. It was no big deal.
Right.
David Cassidy, boy, what the hell is going on with this show? I think we're losing it.
Uh-oh, are we? I wanted to get that, and I wanted to get that Partridge Family when you go to Specs. You're going to be there for the Sawgrass Mills, right?
In November.
Oh, in November?
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because we were going to be there next Friday at the one in Aventura, and that's been postponed a couple of weeks, and I'll let everybody know the date. And the one in Sawgrass is going to be in November.
November.
And speaking of the Sawgrass Mills, that's going to be opening in very, very soon, like in about 2 weeks.
The sign said 15 days this morning. So.
And if anybody, do you know what all is going to be in there? I know they have that Sears outlet store.
They have a Sears outlet store, and they have some giant gift factory warehouse place.
Yeah.
And
factory outlet
place, right? And I don't know what else is going to be in there. Oh, there's a Vanity Fair.
Uh-huh. How sweet.
And there's a farm war.
Are you serial?
Yeah, I'm serial.
Wow.
So we know where to stay away from that end of the mall.
No, we don't have any of those AKs in my neighborhood.
Aren't you lucky? No, they're not my neighborhood either, but...
Non-existent.
You don't know how far they're
Yeah, that's right. They'll schlep down from Sunrise. They'll come right down the boulevard.
They'll get the free bus service.
Oh, boy. I can't wait. We'll be sitting with our Uzi in the parking lot. Somebody will call in and give us a lowdown, because that thing's getting ready to open, and it's just humongous. It's enormous.
It is. It's hard to believe how big it is.
Yeah.
Really, the biggest I've ever seen.
Really? Well, we weren't talking about Pat Peterson. We were talking about the Sawgrass Mills Mall.
Well, that's why I'm waiting for 2 more this week, next week's show.
Are you really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Okay.
Okay,
we'll talk to you tomorrow. It ought to be really intense. And by the way, before you go...
I'm dreaming that my bundle of joy. And even if time is really on my side.
Doesn't that do it for that?
That did it for me.
That'll tide you over till 10 o'clock.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
1210 at WIOD, your all-American station, where we have an open line on a very famous crappy Bell South Mobility line at Star IOD. And we pay the freight. How do you like that? That's what great folks we are here at Cox Broadcasting. We pay for it. And, of course, if you knew most of the people who work here, you'd understand that they're used to it. Anyway, speaking of that, downstairs, we did a little practical joke today. We apologized profusely to the people downstairs because, quite frankly, the ones who deserve to get the little shot, some of them aren't here today, okay? I don't want to mention any names, be specific about yesterday's psychotic behavior in here. But we took all the empty boxes from the White Hots and the Neely Burgers and the cheeseburgers and the BLTs. And there were several boxes, about a half a dozen or 7. And some of our folks here took them downstairs into the cafeteria, closed them all up nice and neat like they were full, and put them on the table and just ran. And surprise! It's a Jewish Rosh Hashanah surprise, okay? Let's pretend it's Yom Kippur because there's nothing in them. They're all empty. It's 11 past noon at WIOD, and we'll be right back.
610 WIOD.
So anyway, it's 12:14, and we found it. We found this week's New Times. And the gentleman called us on page 16. The market is down, let's see, the market is down 34 point something. 91. You don't want to step on old KC, I'll tell you. So it says, and there's a big picture of KC, and he's got his hand out, which, knowing him as well as I do, is not unusual. Remember the 70s? That's when the local boy Harry Wayne Casey shot to the top with Casey and the Sunshine Band. Remember disco? Casey and company invented it. Bell bottoms may be out, but the boogeyman is back. It's no Two Live Jews, but... Okay, 12:15 at WID. It's a big thing in here. Look at that. And look at that group. Wow. Now, when is this picture? Oh, that's 1977. Boy, was he young and surrounded by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people in the group. A group that looks like he just picked them up at the INS building up on a corner. And the article goes on and on and on. We might even play Dancing in the Street by Casey and Terry DeCerio. And he's talking about Steve Alamo and misspelled Steve Alamo. Nice work at New Times. It says he was working on a switchboard and wanted to work in the studio. Rick Finch was a car mechanic who also played bass. He wanted to work in the studio. How do you like that? They were just a couple of schleppers. And now he's a superstar, and he's a big friend of the show, and he's a great guy, and he's supposedly got a new album coming up. Anyway, it's 12:16 at WIOD. And if we get tons and tons of requests, we'll play a whole bunch of KC today, which will kill some good time. And just so you don't think we're all so bad, we did take a little food downstairs, okay? So you don't go running around all over town spreading ugly, grotesque rumors today and tell everybody that
Neil and Fat Rich ate all the food today.
Okay, 12:17. We have an open line in Dade at 751 WIOD. Let's go to Hollywood.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'd just like to congratulate you on the work that you're doing with the Neelys and softball as far as charity goes.
Right.
But I do have one question to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Is the rumors true that you guys are going to have the Miami Dolphin cheerleaders there?
Not that I know of, but spread the rumors.
Okay, well, there's a game this Friday. And
tomorrow night, right, at Municipal Stadium in Pompano.
Right, and
8 o'clock.
seeing as how you gave me the free rein to spread the rumor, the Miami Dolphin cheerleaders will be there.
I heard President Lincoln's going to show up, too.
Hey, that'll work.
And tell us how he'd like to play.
That's right.
Okay.
And I enjoyed the last game, and good luck this time.
We'll need it.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye.
12:17 at WID. It's the Neelys in the Air Force tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at Municipal Stadium. Last time they beat us 20-2. This time we're going to fix it. We're going to have like a 12-run handicap at the start of the game. Pompano.
Hi, Neil. This is Robert. So what do you think?
Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hey, Neil. Did you, I didn't start listening today till 11:30, so this is either going to sound really stupid if someone brought it up or it won't. Did anybody mention Bob Rubin talking about Larry King today?
No, sir.
Oh, great. Well, this will make your day. Yesterday, Mario Cuomo took some shots at Miami because Buffalo is also trying to get a baseball team.
Mm-hmm.
So King was talking about the credentials for Buffalo and, giving little shots back to him. And he said that one member of the ownership group is radio talk show host Larry King. And then he said that impeccable financial backgrounds are fundamental to national owners when considering potential new partners. Wait until they check out King's history. It's impeccable. If King gets a franchise, he'll owe it to Miami.
Give me $15. I'll put in a word for you with the Lord.
Unbelievable.
So even Bob Rubin knows about Larry King. And
I have nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Anybody who's been in this town more than 5 days knows the Larry King story, has run into people who still scream and carry on about how they were ripped off, about the bad checks, about the $5,000 loans. That's why he shows his face in this town about like 3 days out of the year and comes in with dark glasses and a poncho over his head.
If you could estimate, how many people do you think that he screwed over?
The number is countless, and I'm not joking. I run into people that I barely even know, and they start talking about the business, and they'll say, well, you know, Larry King used to work at your station IOD, and boy, he screwed me over, and he had this movie he was allegedly making, and this Disney thing, and it was all a big bunch of crap, and I loaned him $5,000 and never saw him again. And the tellers at the track start telling you stories. It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yes, sir. Which goes to show you, when you're a great BS artist, man, and you kick a lot of ass, you're all the way to the top.
Well, I guess that's how he got there.
You bet.
All right, Neil, have a good day.
Thank you for the very thank you, as Larry would say. Thank you. Thank you. Canandaigua, New York. Thank you. Open line in Dade County, 751 WIOD.
And nothing to do with that.
And 2 in Broward, 524 WIOD. Palm Beach. Palm Beach is gone? Listen to that. What kind of a phone is that? Sounds like we're in the middle of a hornet's nest. Palm Beach. Hello? Hello? Sounds like a cordless, doesn't it? A cordless phone in the John, I think. Okay, better put that back on hold. I think they're busy. Here's a mobile on the Star Line.
Hi, Neil. Two things. Have you heard the Wilson Phillips tape?
I beg your pardon?
The Wilson Phillips?
Have I heard it?
Yes, Brian Wilson's daughter and Mackenzie Phillips' daughter.
Yeah. No.
You haven't heard it?
No.
Well, they have a reason to believe. Wasn't Karen Carpenter the original artist on that?
Yes, that's right. The Carpenters did that. In fact, I have it right in my thing here.
It's a really good remake on it. And one more thing. I just got back from Colorado.
You mean if I heard the record?
Yes.
Yeah. But when you said if I heard the tapes, I don't, I'm a little lost.
I'm sorry, they just said tape.
Yeah, or the CD.
Or the
if
CD.
I just heard the song.
Okay.
The song, yeah.
Well, the remake on Reason to Believe is pretty good on there. And,
yeah.
And they also had a new hit, Release Me.
Mm-hmm.
But one question about Dion. You played a song from one of the movies a while back. I just got back from Colorado. I forgot what it was, and I need to know what movie it was from so I can ask at the record store.
Oh, it's from, I got it right here, just a second. It's C. Cruz from the movie, from that whatchamacallit movie, from the Dice Man. It's called...
Fort Fairlane.
For Adventures of Fort Fairlane, right.
Great. Thank you very much, Neil.
Have a great life.
You too, bye.
Okay. 21 past noon as we're switching from hockey and sports to getting music intensive.
And nothing to do with that. Give me $15. I'll put in a word for you with the Lord.
Don't step on him, Larry. Don't do it.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am. I'm here to whatever I can.
22 past noon. Here's a mobile in Broward.
No, I'm in Fort Myers.
Oh, in Fort Myers?
Yeah.
Well, you're on a Broward line in Fort Myers on a mobile.
Yeah, I know. It's
Pretty
Joel
damn confusing to me.
I'm calling you from Fort Myers, Joel.
Okay.
Listen, can you play some more at KC? I like that.
I'm just doing it while you're taking. The only reason I stopped it is because I said mobile on here.
I know. I was listening. Can you play the complete song?
No.
No?
Have a great day, Joel. Getting a little chronic now. 22 past noon at WIOD, and we'll be right back.
610 WIOD.
Summer 1990 is the summer of Dick Tracy. You'll see the movie, listen to the soundtrack, wear the T-shirt, and read the comic book. And now, just in time for Father's Day, you can enjoy the fragrance that was inspired by the movie, the soundtrack, the T-shirt, and the comic book. New Dick Tracy cologne. Why smell like other guys? Now you can smell like Dick.
Take you on a sea
Tim Wallach. Anyway, 12:29 at WIOD. Chuck is here breathing a sigh of relief. He said, thanks for ruining my day yesterday. Well, you guys won the game. It's only winning that counts. That's what the Hurricane fans all say. Just winning that counts. And today, of course, they're not going to be so lucky again because Bob, pardon my name for being walk, is going to be pitching for the Pirates against Randy Kramer. And it never fails to happen. When a guy leaves one team and he goes to another, pitches against his old teammates, it's bar the door, Katie. They're going to just, probably about 11-2, I would predict today.
Like Bilecki.
Huh?
Just like Bilecki.
Just like Mike Bilecki, who, and that's another interesting thing, too. If his arm shoulder hadn't tightened up he pitched 2 great innings yesterday. I get home, it's still the top of the first inning. 10-3. And it's the top of the first inning. And Harry says, well, Sutcliffe just didn't have it today, and he's gone. Bilecki's already out there. Pitched a couple of excellent innings, and then his shoulder tightened up, and goodbye. And then, of course, Bill Long came in, wasn't in for long, and just stunk the joint out. And Pavlis gave up a home run to Barry Bonds, and Mitch Williams gave up another greasy run, and goodbye. Adios. 2 home runs for Barry Bonds. It was cold, no wind. I heard one of our mavens talking about, was it Jeff DeForest this morning, about wind-blown Wrigley Field. So when you use those cliches and somebody has seen the game, you run the problem of losing your credibility, Jeff. But bottoms up to you. But no, he said wind-blown. There was no wind after the middle of the game. The flag was just limp. And so was I in that 8th inning. Boy, I'm telling you. And then the 9th inning, we got 2 outs and nobody on, and Rhino, one more biscuit for breakfast, as Harry said, and that one would have tied it up, boy. Just about 5 feet short, way back in the right center. If he'd have just sliced it straight away right, they'd still be playing. It is scary. And what's even scarier is that Matlack says that his arm isn't ready for the first game today for the Mets, and Harrelson is pretty PO'd about it. Boy, that Darryl Boston, he is a disaster. I mean, they're just fundamentally unsound. I will say this, the Pirates making great defensive plays. Backman and King at third base, and Lind is playing like he's on drugs or something. Unbelievable. And I still say, I don't know if you were listening before, but the unsung hero on that team is Andy Van Slyke. Whether he's hitting or not, they don't need his bat because they score a lot of runs, but his defense is awesome. Awesome. I mean, he is the best center fielder in baseball defensively. I don't care what, even better than Darryl Boston and Kevin Miller, which is really, really going out on a limb. So 1 out of 3 ain't bad, and then we'll beat the Mets 4 in a row, and you won't feel that bad about it. We're going to kick their ass this time. We're ready, just like last year. We are ready for them to come in, and we're just going to unleash a torrent on them.
Go Expos.
We got, let's see, who are we going to have to pitch in that series? We don't got, Harkey says he's coming back. Zimmer says don't hold your breath. Well, maybe we could start Les Lancaster one game. Maybe Pico's feeling pretty good. And, of course, by Monday, Sutcliffe will be ready for another pounding. So, like I said, you guys better win today because it's going to be really grim. You could have a 2.5 game. I don't want the Met fans to get upset, but the Pirates could have a 2.5 game lead by the end of today's festivities, by just after dinner time tonight.
Or we could be in second place.
Look at this. We got Fat Rich and Chuck Meyer. What a quinella this is. A Met fan, a Pirate fan. They're smiling on the outside and on the inside. We hate you like poison. Here's a mobile and something. Hello.
Neil, how are you today?
Great.
Did you see any of the hockey game last night?
No, I did. Was it on?
It was on Sports Channel Florida.
Are you serial?
Yeah.
I never even knew about it.
Yeah,
I knew they were playing it, but I didn't know it was on. And, of course, tomorrow night's game will be on Sunshine because allegedly it is sold out.
Well,
but we're not so
that's
sure.
where it was because it was advertised tonight's game also. Then it must have been on the Sunshine. But the stadium, I hope that they don't get it, or it was just because it was their first hockey game. On the end, they were maybe 20, 25 feet away from the glass on one of the ends. And that's not hockey.
No, you got to be right close enough to reach out and hit Johnny Bauer over the head.
That's right. And they towards the end of the game, I only caught it in the third period. They sprung a leak in the coolant, and on the one end, the ice was green. And they didn't.
Well, that's St. Petersburg for you, okay?
Yeah. Well, they did a good job.
They probably got so excited they spilled their pollen out onto the ice, and that's what happened. Anyway, I will say this: a crowd of 25,581. That's more than 4,500 above the NHL single-game record.
Well, now is that only because hockey stadiums don't hold that many people?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, there's no question about it because cities like Montreal and Toronto, where they've sold out for years, if they held 30,000, they would sell out. And the same in Chicago Stadium. You're absolutely right. You're very astute. But even so, considering it was in St. Petersburg, not bad. Because most of the population over there has been dead for 20 years. So where they found all these live ones, I don't know.
I don't know, but Phil Esposito was doing the color commentary.
Well, he does that. He does Rangers, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, well, I think he's a big backer. They're trying to get their expansion team up there.
Yes, he is.
So he was pretty good.
Yeah, he's okay.
He was telling them how to fix the ice at the end, and I was yelling at the TV, well, just go down and fix it for him, Phil.
He's no Harry Neal or Bob Cole, but he's okay.
No, that's true. Okay, well, I just can't
I wonder
wait
if Sam Rosen's going to be working on Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
I don't know, and I have tickets for tomorrow night's game.
We'll see you there.
And I have 2 extras, so they're not sold out till I get there.
Well, wait a minute. You have 2 extras?
I have 2 extras.
But I have a feeling you're going to sell them.
I'm going to try, and I'm going to try to sell them to somebody for maybe a little bit more than I paid.
You want to, well, we shouldn't have said that.
Well, maybe for what I
Like
paid.
I said, you're probably going to sell them for a little less than you paid for them, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So why don't you hold on a second and we'll give you your number to George and maybe somebody will call in and buy them from you.
That would be
At
good.
a lot less than you paid for them, right?
A lot less.
Because we sure wouldn't want to be involved in scalping on the air here at 610, your integrity station, WIOD.
I wouldn't want to be involved in that either, but I'll hold for George.
Okay, I bet you will. Okay, 1235 at WIOD. That's on the Star Line. A great gentleman and a scholar. And even if he charges you like $500, you better grab him because there are no tickets left alleged. I'm going to keep saying alleged until the game is finally played because I don't know who to believe. We do have one open line in Palm Beach, 655 WIOD, and we'll be right back. 1238 at WIOD. Okay, Mr. Ranieri informs us that Ticketmaster says there are no more hockey tickets, and the 2 that the guy just had are already sold, so govern yourselves accordingly is all I can say, man. We're going to have some wild night tomorrow night. Now, what about those 2 I got? You think I ought to go or what? I mean, I'd love to go and see the game, but what do you think? About $7,500 apiece? Sounds good. Okay, well, we want to get Harry Casey intensive. They got a big spread in New Times. He's on the front cover, and the boogeyman is back. After a break of 10 years, hometown legend Casey and a Sunshine Band are on the rise again, and you thought disco was dead, says Greg Baker. All right, give it a rest. Okay, 21 till 1. Let's go to a mobile on Palm Beach.
How you doing, Neil?
Okay.
I can't believe I was no more than 2 seconds after you said about those tickets and they're gone.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? I told the guy they're grabbing them up like hotcakes.
I imagine they are. Anyhow, how's things going with you?
Outstanding.
I wanted to wish you well on your holiday today.
Thank you.
Weekend. How long is the holiday for? Is it just today?
Just a couple of days. Just to make for a long weekend.
There you go.
You know, we don't mess around.
There you go. Anyhow, that's all I called on. I was hoping to get the tickets, and then while I was on the line, I figured I'd say hello.
Well, keep listening, because I wouldn't be at all surprised if we may have a couple of others out there, and if the price goes up high enough, I got those 2. You know, as much as I'd love to see the game.
Maybe if you're going to sell yours, I'll give a call back if you let me know.
Well, I'll give it some thought.
Give it some
Once
thought.
we get it up into 6 figures.
Very
Okay.
Congratulations on your ratings, too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
1240, 20 till 1 at WIOD. I should just go through, maybe tomorrow we'll do that. I want to get everybody in the mood for the game. And I know it's Florida, and there are a lot of people who think hockey is a Canuck sport, and it's a bunch of crap, and they don't understand it, and they don't know puck from their elbow. But I'm going to tell you something, especially, it's great on TV, but especially in person. And you get the ice, if you're sitting in a good seat, up in your face, and you can hear the grunting and the groaning, and the just everything is incredible. Okay, we have an open line in Palm Beach, 655 Foster Hewitt, 655 WIOD. What was the station I used to listen to in Toronto? CFL? No, that was in Chicago, WCFL. 740 on the dial every Saturday night. Hockey night in Canada. See the USA in your Chevrolet. See something. Miami.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Neil.
CBL.
How are you?
Okay.
Listen, I heard you talk about all those people getting out of town. I think it'd be great. What we need is a hurricane to get rid of all those douchebags.
Uh-huh.
One other thing. Diabetes sucks. Adios.
What does?
Diabetes.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be a joke?
No, absolutely not.
Why, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Thanks. Bye.
Strange. 1241 at WIOD. Boy, that's what you're going to... Now, like it said in that article, it said, Neil Rogers' show has been a reflection of South Florida's mindset for 15 years, pretty close to it, and that call, I think, was the definitive one. Unbelievable. Mobile.
How you doing, Neil?
Okay.
Happy New Year to you
And the
guys.
same to all you folks.
All you folks. Hey, listen, Neil, when are you going to open up this turnpike there onto 595?
Your guess is as good as mine. Let's see, what year is it now? 90?
I think it's 1999.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, just
I don't know what year it is, but I think the first number begins with a 2.
I can't believe this. Anyway, I want to wish you a Happy New Year, and for those guys who like the Jewish ball players, let's start a Jewish football team. And have a good New Year.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, that ought to go a long way, huh? Where do we start on that? Dan Marino, I know, is Jewish. And Jim Jensen. And Tony Page. And Walter Payton, I think, too. And Rod Carew. Well, so he didn't play football. What can I tell you?
Give yourself a chance. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Boy.
Shake your booty.
Times like this when you need several hands. Well, all right, that's enough. Don't get carried away, Harry. 1243 at WIOD. This must mean his new album is going to come out, and he promised me, Harry Casey promised me right on the air that when it comes out, we're going to get it first. We're going to put it on the map just like we did with the Dion album. But we'll see. We'll see what we shall see, because we know that Bill Tanner and some of those other Rocky Roley types like to get their claws into Harry Casey and may try to scoop us on that. Here's a mobile on the star line. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay.
Listen, Neil, a few months ago, I was on my way to the circus with my son, Darren.
Yeah.
And you did me a big favor, and you talked to him over the air.
Yeah, how can I forget that?
I know, I'm sure you can't, but he's turned into a devoted Neely.
Really?
And I'm in the car with him.
How old is he, about 56?
Yeah, close. He's still about 7 years old.
Yeah.
And he just would love you to say hello to him if you could.
Okay.
So could he say hello to you?
Well, if you put him on the phone, probably, because then we can hear it.
Here he is.
Great.
Hi.
How you doing, Darren?
Good.
Now, listen, let me just say this to you.
What?
Is Daddy driving?
Yeah.
Well, I'd kick him out. I'd get over there and do it myself, because I understand Daddy's a little incoherent today. So tell him you want to do the driving, okay?
Okay.
So what's going on? Are you a hockey fan?
No, I like baseball.
Baseball. Now, what team do you like, Darren? Be careful now. Darren.
What?
Which team do you like?
Indians.
The Indians. Well, I got good news for you, Darren.
What?
8 o'clock tonight, right here on this radio station, 610 WIOD. We got the Indians and the Yankees.
The Indians and the Yankees?
Isn't that exciting, Darren?
Yeah.
And if you're real nice, Daddy might let you stay up till the Indians are behind 7 or 8 runs, like the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah. What?
I say I hope you enjoy the game.
Okay.
How you been?
Good.
You back in school now?
Yeah.
Great. You like your teachers?
Yeah.
You like your classmates?
Yeah.
You like this show?
Yeah.
You like having a good New Year today?
Yeah.
Are you Jewish? No.
What's happening on that? Wait, my mom wants to talk to you, okay?
Okay. Well, what a family. This is just like talking to the Jeffersons. Hi.
I want to know.
Is this Wheezy?
No, this is Leezy.
Oh, Sleazy.
Sleazy.
Okay.
Dennis wants to know, or rather, I want to know, what's happening on Knott's Landing?
Oh, more than I could begin to tell you. You're going to have to tune in tonight, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it is so psychotic. Karen is about ready to get it from the producer, and the house blew up. He conned her into the house, and they called the phone, and he had it rigged, and the whole house blew up. And the senator has got some horrendous liver disease now from that injection and is on death's door, allegedly. And Paige is still wondering where the hell Tom disappeared to. And Pat Peterson is about ready to hop in a sack with Linda. It's more than anybody could handle. And Danny, they let him out, and he's become a born-again Christian, and he's crazier than a bed bug, and he's haunting Val and Gary. It's just...
Do you think Val and Gary are going to get married?
Oh, absolutely.
You do?
Well, that's what they're saying.
But what do you think?
Well, if they live long enough. I mean, the born-again Christian is standing outside peering in the window watching them do stuff. So Who knows what evil lurks?
Well, I'll make sure to watch it tonight.
Believe me, it is so good. It was number 11 last week.
Number 11?
One of the highest ratings in the history of the show. It has taken off like matzo balls in Kuwait.
Okay.
Okay, have a good one.
Thanks a lot.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
What a family, huh? That's your all-American family right there, ladies and gentlemen. 1247 at WIOD. And we have one line open in Dade, 751. The Star line is also open as well at Star Iodine. Let me see. Let me make sure we get the right thing now. Okay. Okay, time for a little message now from Patty's Place only. They better turn the radio down if, what's his name, Darren is listening, because turn the Indian game on for just a second, because this, of course, is an adult message. Let me start over again. A little message from Patty's Place, only sexy things. And if you're a little child or a Puritan or just a douchebag, tune it out. To everybody else, to the living and breathing folks, it might be a little cute, a little provocative, but here goes. If you need a sensational gift idea for somebody special, like G-strings for him or her, garter belts, silky stockings, and lots of other exotic and erotic sexy things to wear, like lacy ruffled corsets once worn by Joe Zagacki, fancy panties with all sorts of interesting openings and zippers once worn by Randy Martin, glamorous negligees and see-through sheer cover-ups once worn by Hank Goldberg. Patty's Place has a 15-year reputation as the adult toy store. Patty's Place has a special room filled with gag gifts and joke gifts, party starters, silly novelty and orifice gifts. They have X-rated cards and other things, like a lot of cute leather items and some unique rubber replicas of human parts that even wiggle a little. Patty's Place, only sexy things with lotions, potions, and lots more. Great store for making a dull day into a great, exciting evening. Gift wrapping is free and exchanges are easy. Sensuous, sexy, erotic, and outrageous gifts and adult toys at Patty's Place, only sexy things. Just check the white pages for the Patty's Place Only Sexy Things store nearest you. 1250 at WIOD. We got Suds and Rick at 2. We got Hurricane Hotline live from Monty's in the Grove with Sonny and Joe at 6:05 all the way to 8 o'clock. We got the Yankees and the Indians joined in progress at 8 tonight. And then tomorrow night we got a really big one from Fenway, the Yankees and the Red Sox. Well, close. So I stepped on it, okay? Well, I guess I'll never work at Waxy now. Let's go to Hollywood. Hello.
I'm in love. Don't stop it now. Don't stop it now. Don't stop it now. Neil, I want to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yes.
Did you win the lottery, anything?
Did I win anything? $16.50 big ones.
$16.15 big ones?
50 centavos.
Oh. I didn't know what you meant by that.
Yeah, I had 3 threes.
That's it?
Isn't that exciting?
$350?
No, I spent $200.
Oh, somebody told me $350.
Nah, well, I kind of cut back.
Why did you play it? Just because?
Why did I play it? For the same reason that all the other greedy bastards play, because I want to get the money and tell everybody to screw off and go live my life, you know. Did you play it?
Yeah.
Well, why did you play it?
Well, I always play it, you know.
But why do you always play it?
Huh?
Why do you always play it?
Because it feels good. No, because I hope I win. I won $285 in the fantasy.
Well, okay, I'll make you feel better. You won how much?
$285.
Bucks?
Yeah, in the fantasy 5.
Well, that's not too exciting.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Well, the point is, I spent $200, I got $16.50 back, and like I said, it's better than many a day I've been out to the sandbox and lost $200-300 and never cashed a ticket.
Yeah.
And at least I had a shot to win something big.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Can you relate to that? Something big.
Something big.
Yeah.
All right, Neil.
Are you playing this? Yeah, right. Are you playing this week?
No.
No?
I'm passing.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just.
If you were, how much did you play last week?
$2. Well, I was in a pool.
Oh, you were in a pool, so he spent like 40 cents. There were 5 guys in a pool. They pitched in and spent $2.
No,
Come on.
120 people, and we all pitched in $1, and we didn't win 5 cents.
Well, God is punishing you, okay, for being cheap. Come on, cut loose with a few of those bucks. You got the big bucks. Spring loose for $200-300 this week. And the thing to do is take. You know what I'm going to do this week?
What?
Do you care?
Yes, I care.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
But I'll tell you anyway.
Oh,
I'm going to
please
take
tell
this.
me, Neil.
Listen to me.
Huh?
Don't beg. I hate when you beg.
Please.
Listen, I'm going to take the same tickets that I bet last week, the same numbers, and I'm going to bet them all again.
Why are you going to do that? I did a quick pick.
34 points down on the market. You did a quick pick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which finger? Have a great day.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, God. 12:53. Must be a Mike Ranieri listener. We have an open line in Broward, 524 WIOD. Mike tells us, by the way, there are no more tickets, and if Mike's in, he said it twice when he called in just to be emphatic. Del Rey.
Hi, Neil.
How you doing?
Boy, you're a hard guy to get a hold of, so to speak.
Thank God for that.
Unbelievable. Hey, I want to ask you a question. Hey, you played a record a while back, or it might have been about 2 weeks ago. I might have gotten the name wrong. Could it possibly have been Eddie Huntington?
Yeah.
Meet My Friend.
That's a long record. Yeah.
Man, that is a terrific song. Hey, let me ask you a question. Why are you laughing?
Oh, well, just the way. I never really thought of it in those terms, that it was a terrific song.
It was great, but I can't find it anywhere.
No, you'll never find it. He's from somewhere in Europe or some
really?
damn place. It's I got the record at home. Somebody gave it to me a long time ago, along with all those other marginal things that we can't play anymore. But that one's, it's okay.
Oh, I thought it was really great. Christ, we can't listen too much anymore. My boss is, him and his son are being Jewish today. They're
they're being professional Jews.
Exactly, yeah. Sure, they had to close down and everything today.
Oh, boy. They're probably eating treif, too, today. They're probably eating cheeseburgers on Rosh Hashanah.
Oh, are you kidding me? Big dinner with the family?
Well, I'm going to see if I can find that, because you're right. I've let that go, and I don't want to play the whole thing because it's about.
I've been to every store in down around Fort Lauderdale and up here in Boca area.
You'll never find it, but I'll tell you what. If you want it,
I wouldn't mind. What is it?
If you send me a cassette, I'll dub it for you.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Frank up here in Delray. So
okay, Frank in Delray. Well, I can't forget that.
Well,
yeah, send me a cassette and I'll dub it for you.
I really
mail it
appreciate
back
that.
to you.
Hey, great.
No problem.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Now I can't find the damn thing. Jeez. Well, I'll find it during the 1 o'clock news. Now, did you find out about the game?
Well, it says here
Bonanza? Well, I think that's an omen. I think Lauren Green is pitching for the Mets today. Unbelievable. And he didn't eat his elbow for breakfast this morning either, so it could be a rough time. And Montreal, I think, who's pitching for the Expos? Dennis Martinez by any chance in one of the games? You don't know? Mr. Mets over here and you don't know? Oh, they got those rookies pitching again. Boy, that's right. They had that rookie schedule last night against, isn't Darling pitching one game today? Fernandez and Johnny Olson. Okay, let's go to Plantation. Hello. Okay, nice talking to you. Oh, Viola is pitching today and Fernandez? Well, that's a split. Viola will win and Fernandez will get the crap kicked out of him again. Boy, he's fat. North Miami.
Hello?
Yes.
Gloria Estefan in Miami Sound Machine, #1, número uno.
Oh, God.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
I don't know what that was, but George knows what that is. I think it means you eat the big one or something like that. We have an open line in Dade County, 751-9463, 751-WIOD. And one in Broward now, 524. How do you like that? I think we ought to send Eddie Huntington over to that kid's house. I think they could have a good time together. Let's go to a mobile on the Star Line.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
You were just talking about Jewish football players. Hadn't you heard about the Jewish Football League?
Huh?
Hadn't you heard about the Jewish Football League?
Yeah, only they don't play with a football because they can't use the pigskin.
No, the object of the game is to get the quarterback.
Cute. That's older than Joey's material, and look what it did for him.
Oh, well, I'm out of material.
That's obvious. Okay. That was weak. 12:57 at WIOD, and let's go to Vero Beach.
Neil.
Yeah.
How's it hanging?
Okay.
Good. Neil, I got a pig report.
Yeah?
We don't really get Channel 10 signal too well, but I turned in the news last night, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And she's enormous.
Yes, sir.
Her nostrils are huge, and she's got little pigtails on the side.
All right, don't talk about Dwight that way. He's very sensitive.
Hey, Neil,
Yeah.
up here, I moved up here about a year ago. We don't have any Winmore villages up here.
Uh-huh.
The adult communities we do have, all the people up here are rich.
And all the women have 90-year-old bodies and 30-year-old faces.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sounds wonderful.
Hey, listen, I don't get your signal too well up here, but I sure miss you.
I'll bet you do.
I do.
Where are you?
Vero.
Oh, in Vero.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds exciting to me. Have a great life.
So long, buddy.
Okay, we got a celebrity caller on the line.
Hey, Neil.
I
Thank you
can't...
very much for the promotions, man.
Well, I'll tell you, that goes to show you the power of this show. It's Harry Casey. He's got this big spread in New Times. When's your album coming out?
2 months.
2 months. And are we getting it first?
You got it.
If you give it to that stinking little twerp Bill Tanner first, I'm going to be really upset.
Tanner's history.
And I'll never invite you to my house for lasagna again.
Thank you again.
Our pleasure. Did you see the thing?
Yeah.
It's incredible. No, I mean the article. Got to be very careful with you. No matter what you say to this guy, he always interprets it some smarmy way.
Yes, that's true.
So how you doing?
Never better. Me and Mr. G are hanging out down here.
Okay. 12:59 at WIOD. It didn't sound like him at all to me. It didn't sound like him to you either, did it? That was Mr. G, you jackass. Sounded about as much like Harry as Moishi Pupik. Mr. G strikes again, ladies and gentlemen, striking. Now, somebody in this audience knows Mr. G, okay, knows who he is. And during our 1 to 2 hour, that's going to be our goal, to find out just exactly who he is and what his real name is and where he is. And once we find out, Fat Rich, Johnny Dark, and 70,000 gigantic Puerto Ricans are going to go on their way over to his house, and we're going to have a party for him that even Don Corleone would have been excited about. Speaking of Don Corleone, Elaine Ettore is here, live from Rome with the 1 o'clock news. We'll be back at 1:05. Rick and Smut at 2 this afternoon.
For news, accurate weather, sports, and twice the coverage of traffic, it's News Talk Radio 610, WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Depend on it. News Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents The Neil Rogers Show. To get in touch and talk, dial 751-WIOD in Dade, 524-WIOD in Broward, 655-WIOD in the Palm Beaches. And if you use a Bell South Mobility car phone, it's a free call at Star IOD. The opinions expressed by the host, guest, or callers are not necessarily those of this station. Now, here's Neil Rogers.
Oh. 106. Thank you so much, George.
Oh, boy. It's the 1 to 2 hour.
Joseph Gebhardt? Does that sound right? Mr. G? Okay, we better verify that. Mr. G's cleaning? I don't understand. Anyway, we have an open line in Palm Beach, 655-9463, 655-WIOD. See, the only thing is with KC, he's got like a throaty, like almost no voice at all. So it's kind of hard to tell, you know? Kind of like...
I know, we're getting kind of chronic, aren't we?
I wouldn't say kind of. I don't think it needs to be in there.
Yeah. She wants to promise that she'll call you only once a week now.
Isn't that nice? Right. Can't control yourself. You've gone from skeptic to Neely to out-of-control chronic in just a few short days.
Sickness, what can I tell you?
And, of course, with Francina Thomas sitting in for Alice Rantel this morning, that must have really put you right over the edge.
Yeah, forget that. That I don't listen to.
Yeah.
So, Neil.
Yeah, Bobby.
She's dying to meet you.
She's what?
She's dying to meet you.
Well, that's great. So are a lot of people. The line forms at the rear, and not mine either, pal.
Let me tell you, Neil. If I lose my job because I'm always calling you, will you loan me $50?
We'll give you Larry King's home number. How's that?
Loan me $50.
If they... Oh, geez. Out of control. Out of control. Well, I'm glad we found a life for you folks. What?
You're not playing softball tomorrow night?
No, ma'am. I'm going to the hockey game.
Hey, listen, you think you can give me a couple of tickets?
No, Bobby, I sure can.
How about if I just come and sit on your lap?
Have a nice day, Bobby.
You're a moocher.
What? What'd she say?
She says I'm a moocher.
He only calls when he wants to win something.
Yeah, when he wants something.
Yeah, I don't do that to you, Neil.
Yeah.
Neil.
Say goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Have a great day.
You too.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Loan me $50.
Oh, man. For 15 years, Rogers' Show has been a reflection of South Florida's mindset. I just keep reading that thing over and over again from Rick Bragg in the St. Pete Times. There you have it, like a little microcosm. There's an open line in Broward, 524-WID. I got so carried away with all that Mr. G crap that I never got to find Eddie Huntington and meet my friend. I'll be damned. Here we go. Boy, this is better than what I had in the machine, too. I'll tell you that by a long shot. And if my memory is right, you can't talk this up. You could read the whole encyclopedia. I think the singing don't start for a long time. Yeah. We'd have to call in Ricky Ticky to talk this up. Okay, what we'll do is we'll take a call while that's building up to the vocal, because I think it's about like 3 minutes. Miami.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't mention those two big famous Jewish football players, Tony Nathan and Bob Kuchenberg.
Love his hot dogs.
Hey, and how about my favorite Jewish football player, Christian Okoye? And Ken Stabler?
Yeah.
And Buddy Ryan is the coach.
And Abe Gibran.
And
now you're talking.
How about Troy Stratford?
And Lou Holtz.
Lou Holtz?
And Era Parsegianski.
Bernie Kosar?
Yeah.
William Perry?
Jim Kelly.
Vinny
Testaverde.
Oh, Steve Walsh.
I like that squeaking in the background. Kind of does it for me. Okay, let's pot that down. It's like 6.5 minutes. It's great. It's 11 after 1 at WIOD, Miami. Hi.
Neil, how are you?
Great.
Good. Happy Rosh Hashanah.
And the same to you. And happy Sukkot and Purim and Tisha B'Av, just in case I don't speak to you on those days.
What are you doing working today? Why didn't you take the day off?
Because I'm not a phony like all these make-believe religious Jews who use and Goyim also, who use these days as an excuse to take off and screw around.
Yeah, but I'm at work today.
Well, like I said, you're not one of those phonies.
I'm a virgin caller. This is the first time I've ever called you.
Well, there'll be a long waiting list on the phone for this call. Lots of people calling.
Better believe it. Listen, I heard you talking before. You're a Knots Landing fan.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Obsessed.
It's a great season premiere, wasn't it?
It was so far beyond what I expected that I'm just still in shock.
I know.
Between that and all these ball games, I don't know whether to scream or eat a banana.
I know. Danny, the born-again Christian.
Isn't that something? And a real good one, too. Typical.
God.
A real hypocrite.
Too much. Oh, yes, I know.
Quoting from the Bible and running around peeking in the window.
I know, it's disgusting.
Making sure who's naughty and nice.
Oh, God. Look, you cracked me up playing the Casey and the Sunshine Band today. But you know what? The thought of them coming back is a very scary thought.
Come on now. We almost had Harry Casey on the phone.
I even have their albums, I'm ashamed to say so.
Why is that? You can come out of the disco closet.
Casey and the Sunshine Band, they go
Watch it.
so far.
You almost stepped on Harry.
It's very scary.
It is. He's a good guy, though. Maybe someday we'll talk to the real one again.
Yeah, I hope so.
You know who Mr. G is?
No, why don't you give us a clue as to who Mr. G is? That might help.
Well, the rumor is his name is Joseph Gebhardt, and he runs Mr. G's Cleaners in Palm Beach County, but I'm not sure if that's the same one.
I don't think that's the guy we're looking for.
How do you know that?
I just don't think so.
Why?
But you need to give your audience a clue.
What do you mean by
Do you
that?
know who Mr. G is?
No, I don't. That's what I'm trying to find out, because he keeps cranking us because Fat Rich gave him the bat line number. And he keeps calling in with all these phony voices. And, of course, George doesn't know KC from President Lincoln. And he puts get it right now. KC's on the bat line.
Oh, gosh. How did he get on the bat line?
Because somebody gave him the number.
I
don't want to point any accusing fingers.
Yes, I see. Gosh.
You going to be okay?
I hope you find out who he is.
We will. We're conducting
a
full-scale investigation. Okay, that's your homework for the day.
Yeah, I'll see if I
Have
can
a great day, and don't forget, 10 p.m. tonight.
What
Knott's Landing.
Of course! I can't believe I forgot. God, right.
God. Now,
I can't wait.
Kiss the ground that I reminded you.
I know I will.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait.
Call me tomorrow. Let me know if you survived it.
I will. I'll call you.
Okay.
And listen, have a good time at the hockey game.
Give Pat Peterson a big kiss for us.
I will.
I'll bet.
He's hot. I saw him when I was in L.A.
Did you
We were
really?
at the Hard Rock Cafe. And
Are
he was
you
sitting at a table
serial?
across from me.
Did he have clothes on?
Yeah, he did have clothes on.
What a bad break.
Yeah, he's really hot in person. Very good looking.
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. 1:14 at WIOD. All the hormones are working overtime here today. We have an open line in Dade, 751-WIOD. You don't have to work overtime to get a good deal at Toyota of Hollywood because, like I've been telling you the last couple of days, it is now the end. Fini for the 1990 Toyotas because just like all the other cars, it's the end of the model year. And as a result, like all the dealers do every year, this is that time, late September, early October, when they clean them all out, make almost any kind of a deal under the sun, because they've got to make room for the brand new 91s that'll be in almost any moment as we speak. And that's why you can pick up a brand new, beautiful 1990 Camry that retails for over $13,200 for as little as $5,441 with trade equity of $5,000 in your present car, or a 90 Corolla that retails for over $10,400 for as little as $46.97 with trade equity of $4,000. And while you're there, check out the great 91 Previa van and the 91 MR2, two of the hottest cars ever made by Toyota. They are unbelievable. 15 great 1990 Toyota trucks to choose from, fully factory equipped with AC, AM, FM stereo. Rear back step and bedliner, only $78.88 plus fees, taxes, and tag. You're never going to get a better deal on the great new 1990 Toyota than what's waiting for you right now. So get over and see my good friend Patrick Murray and all the great folks at Toyota of Hollywood. Unbeatable selection, deals, and service at 1841 North State Road 7, right between Taft and Sheridan Streets in Hollywood.
Oh, Jack, not only that, Rocky Graciano, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I got away with it, and I taught some bizarre things that I thought made some sense. I remember one time I did one about chewing tobacco. And I said, kids, don't try this at home, but if you never tried this before, you cannot spit underwater. I said, now, for you adults who want to try, go ahead. Take a chore of tobacco, stick your head in a tub underwater and try to spit. You can't do it, and neither can a fish. So I talked about using red man tobacco on the end of a hook, and when the fish would get a chore of that, he couldn't spit, so he'd have to come up. And when he did, you could, of course, net him. And, people would stop me in the street and tell me, that doesn't work.
This afternoon at 2 on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
610 WIOD.
118 at WIOD. We have one open line. It's in Broward, 524. Mr. G's a dead man, 524 WIOD. Now, I'm not sure if that's the same one. There are two Mr. G's. And we have had the misfortune to speak to both of them. One is not nearly so chronic, and that could be the guy with the cleaners, because I called the house and there was an answering machine and did not sound like the infamous hotline harasser, but we'll find out. Did we save anything for putts? We didn't. Okay, that's all right. We'll make up for it next time. You would have forgotten about it, though, if you could have gone downstairs in the cafeteria when we took all the empty boxes down there. I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall to see that. Rich reported that as he flew back up the stairs, they were descending on there like a bunch of ants to a pile of something. And what a shock that must have been when they started opening all those empty boxes, one after another after another. Wow, must be something in here. Wait, how about this one? White Hots, now? See, that's what happens when you come in here and start mouthing off like a bunch of animals while we're trying to do a damn stinking lousy, crappy radio show, okay? Mobile in Broward.
Hi, Neil.
Hi.
This is Sherry Valanci. How you doing?
Sherry, my God.
How you been?
I've been okay. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I hear that you are so thin and so svelte and so good looking. I can't wait to see you.
I'm almost as skinny as Fat Rich.
Oh, really? Oh, get out of here.
What are you doing? What are you doing these days?
Right now, I'm traveling north. Where am I, Andy? I'm on US 1, I think. Pompano. I'm in Pompano right now.
Well, I don't mean like right this second. I mean like more generally speaking.
I do professional voice work. I do character voices, and I work in an agency.
Maybe you could do like KC. You could call in on the van line and say, "Hi, this is KC."
Oh, this is KC. I have to work on that. But anyway, the reason I'm calling, I got some exclusive pictures of Sharon Mahoney pregnant, and I'd like to bring them in and show you, because you'll never believe it.
Oh, God. Is she on food stamps yet?
She's pretty close, Neil. They're living on the boat. Pretty sad. But
Yeah.
she's happy. She is happy.
Hey,
so.
listen, if that's her thing, and by the way, the Mets games are not on WOR for all the Mets fans. I just want to mention that. So,
Oh, okay.
so go out and buy a satellite dish.
But anyway, I'd like to come by maybe during lunch someday.
Great. That would be great. We could reminisce about Zeta.
Yeah, we could.
And we could make all kinds of snide comments about Tim Williams and Rose Folger and the whole gang over there.
That's right. We can go through some dirt.
And
we can
about
talk
Chris-
about all the free food that I used to scarf up from you.
And about Christine, who used to be in the sales department there and used to be in the sales department here.
What happened to her?
Well, she's doing sales in space now, I think. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. The whole staff is no longer there
I
anymore,
think the
right?
term was space cadet that we're looking for.
And Lee is back in town on
Lee
Tuesday.
Gillette is here on the coast in the morning, sounding incredible with his 14 words an hour.
That's right, but he doesn't say stones anymore.
How's, oh boy, how's Rose Folger doing?
He's doing well. You know, he's going to be a father.
Is he really?
He really is.
Huh.
So I think in January or February sometime.
Now, what did they do? They get it out of a computer? Because I know that's where he got all the music out of everything.
I didn't ask how it all happened.
I'm
but
sure.
I'm sure that they figured it out.
Probably a grisly tale.
But anyway, maybe I'll come down at the beginning of next week sometime during my lunch hour.
Well, that would be exciting.
All right.
We'll have a little celebration. We'll take all the empty boxes and put them downstairs for the staff.
Okay.
Good hearing from you, Sherry.
All right, same here. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Okay. That was our continuity director, our little copy lady at Zeta, wonderful person, a great human being, and survived the business. We have one open line in Broward, 524, Greg, 524 WAXY. 22 after 1 at WIOD, and we'll be right back. 24 after 1 at WIOD. Boy, what a difference a day makes. Yesterday we had total chaos, we had insanity, we had a feeding frenzy, we had people going nuts in here, and pretty much the same today. Mobile on the Star Line.
If this is Thursday, it must be time for Windsor Spitfire hockey, eh? You were earlier in the show. You were talking about Sparma from the Tigers. What was that all about?
Somebody called up and he said there was some guy pitched on the 68 Tigers who did pitched in some, I don't know, was some incoherent conversation.
Yeah.
He couldn't remember the name.
Oh, Earl Wilson.
No, Earl Morrill.
Earl Wilson used to pitch for the Tigers in '68.
Yeah,
Sparma, Mickey Lolich, and Denny McLean.
yeah.
So?
And
that's...
Ray Narleski and Don Mossy with the big ears, and Dumbo the elephant.
Oh. Dick McAuliffe.
Yeah.
Norm Cash.
We went through that. We already did them
I missed
all.
all that.
We did them all. Paul Maxwell.
I missed all that.
Yeah, we did it all.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Bye.
125 sounded pretty depressed. We have an open line in Dade County, 751, and one in the Star Line. If you're a Bell South Mobility customer and you're out there driving around and you're sick and tired of it and you want to call us and make a fool of yourself, this be the place, okay? Coconut Creek. Nobody on Coconut Creek, and you want to know why? Because it's line 6. Now, I would hesitate to ask them to fix line 6 because I know that they made a little bit of an effort, and if I suggest that it's still broken and everybody's getting cut off, I'll probably get a call later on in the day, and they'll say, "You quitting? You quitting?" Anyway, let's take one. Well, we should probably give it until at least the century changes, until the first number of the year starts with a 2. And I think by that time we might get line 6 fixed, okay? Because it's only a talk station. What the hell are we worried about the phone lines for, right? And Southern Bell says they checked it and there's nothing wrong with it. And what Southern Bell says that's good enough for us, okay? Even though we know they're all full of crap over there. Miami. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Neil, how's it going?
Okay.
Great. Just wanted to make this real quick. Been holding 20 minutes. Just wanted to call Alex Corral 8.
Okay, let's go to Cooper City. Hello.
Neil.
Yeah.
Lashana Tova.
And Manishtana Halala Hazeh to you too, sir.
Aha. What time is the game tomorrow night?
7:30 Eastern Daylight Time.
And of course, all the tickets are sold out.
That's what they're saying. I mean, I'm not going to give you a definite yes. We'll give you kind of like a Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan type answer. We don't remember, we don't know, and maybe yes and maybe no.
What do you think the chances are of picking up a couple around the arena?
Well, knowing what kind of town we live in, I think the chances of getting picked up around the arena and taken away for about 15 years are very good. I think they'll be busting scalpers tomorrow like prostitutes on Biscayne Boulevard in the middle of a drug raid.
Let me. Are you? You're not a
Whatever
Gretzky
the hell that
man.
means.
You're
What?
not a Gretzky.
No, I am not. He's a great player, but I'll be honest with you, he makes me nauseous.
You're going to be actually rooting for the Rangers?
Yes, sir. I like the Rangers. I like the Islanders. I don't hate New York. I just love jumping all over the New Yorkers here because a lot of them are a bunch of slobs and they're obnoxious and loud. They're stereotypical.
I've been a Ranger fan for years.
From a distance.
They play great hockey the last few years.
Gump Worsley.
Okay, well,
Andy Bathgate.
Andy Bath.
Lou Fontinato.
Oh, my God. I don't go back that far with Boom Boom Jeffrey on it.
Yeah.
And Walt
Terrell.
Oh, no, Walt Terrell.
Walter Paisley.
Oh, what the hell was his name?
Walter Payton.
Walter Payton. Walt Kachuk, whatever the hell. I don't remember.
Walter Kachuk.
Walter Kachuk. All right, well, hopefully we'll see you at the game then tomorrow night.
Absolutely. I'm going to be screaming like crazy for the Rangers. I'm going to be doing my Bill Hewitt routine. I'm going to be doing a little play-by-play on the radio. It'll be great. Just look for Fat Rich. Just look for him taking up 3 or 4 seats, and we'll be sitting all around him.
Okay.
Okay?
Take care.
Good luck to you. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Fat Rich is going to be there and little Tommy Denenberg. So we're going to kind of sandwich ourselves in between the big and the short of it. We have an open line in Broward, 524-WIOD. This afternoon, Marvin's going to go out to 7-Eleven, and he's going to stick 45 pounds of Baraxo down his pants. And that's before they do the Idiot on the Corner and the payphone challenge. This is just like as a way to get worked up for the show. So he is really getting into it. And how do you like that Marvin coming in? Marvin is so Jewish. I mean, it's just seeping from every pore in his body. He is the definitive Jew. I mean, he looks it. He lives the part. And in spite of that, he's here today because he wants to be almost as hip as those 2 guys who bombed in Hartford. Oh, look at that. See, I'm trying to get your adrenaline flow. A look that would kill. A look that would make Menachem Begin declare war on the Arabs immediately. Of course, that didn't take much. Here's a mobile in Broward.
Hey, how you doing, Neil?
Great.
Good. I'm going to the game tomorrow night, too, but I didn't find out until yesterday.
Look at that. We even got Marvin out of his little closet in there. Came out and gave a little chuckle in the hallway. And
Marvin
he said, it's the wrong show, Marvin. It's the wrong show.
He came out of the closet?
Yes, sir.
Oh, gee. Next thing you want to
What do you think he's shoving that Baraxo in his pants for? Things are getting kind of hot back there.
Hey, if it turns him on, then, you know.
Whatever turns you on.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm going to the game tomorrow, but like I said, I found out Wednesday that I was going by the company that put in the chillers for the ice rink.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of extra tickets, so they asked me if I wanted to go.
They have a bunch of extra tickets?
Yeah, well,
see, now we're beginning to find
a bunch of VIP tickets.
Right. Now we're beginning to find out why there are no tickets. It's like World Series games, you know. They play the games in a 70,000-seat stadium, and the public gets a crack at about 6,000 because everybody else is like VIP.
Well, what you could do now is to change the subject. You can go open up the Sun Sentinel and get your tickets in advance for the Sunshine Classic at Joe Robbie Stadium. So 30 years from now, when it's a real big thing, you might get a ticket.
Right.
All righty. Well, see you tomorrow night and have a good time.
Okay, and the same to you.
Bye now.
1:30 at WIOD. Everybody is so damn worked up about that hockey game. Okay, 1:30. I think we already said that. The market is just kind of hanging there. What is it, about 34 points, something like that, give or take. Give or take a couple of hundred in either direction. We have an open line in Dade and one in Broward. Broward, of course, is 524. We don't care because it's not close enough by us. Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, how are you?
Okay.
Quick statement. The Mets are ahead 1-0 after 1 inning.
All right.
And I heard you earlier say that the Pittsburgh outfield, I'm not a Mets fan. I don't want you to think I'm a Mets fan. The Pittsburgh outfield was better than the Oakland outfield.
Yeah.
I kind of tend to disagree with you, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
With McGee in center field, and Henderson and Canseco on both sides.
Well, it's pretty close, okay? But I'd rather have... first of all, I know he's hitting .335 in the National League and he'll probably win by default, but I'm not a Willie McGee fan, I'll be honest with you. And I think Andy Van Slyke is the best defensive center. He's still a good hitter, but the best defensive center fielder in the game today anywhere, bar none. I mean, he is... Because I've seen a lot of those ball games, including all the games against the Cubs. And even yesterday, again, every game he makes a couple of catches that are just unconscious. I mean, just nobody else would catch. And Bonds and Bonilla, I don't think I have to defend. I mean, I realize that, Ricky Henderson, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
And Canseco.
I mean, it's a great outfield, both teams.
Yeah.
And,
well, that would make it a great series. I mean, I don't want to say that to you being a closet Mets fan, but...
No, I'm an AL fan. I'm an American League fan.
Oh.
And
well, we got one of the most important games of the year tonight. We got the Yankees and the Indians at 8 o'clock.
Unfortunately, I'm a skanky fan.
Uh-huh.
A skanky. There's a skunk.
They looked really good last night. I saw little tiny clips of that. It looked pretty desperate.
Well, you know, you got to have your ups and downs, and they're in a downtime right now.
That's right. And some of us can relate to that.
They'll be back. They'll be back.
Some of us Cub fans can relate to those down times.
Yeah. Now, one more thing. As a Yankee fan, of course, you know I hate the Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to congratulate them on their usual folding as usual.
Well, they didn't want to disappoint their fans, okay? The fans have been predicting it. They've been waiting for it. They've been expecting it. And they just didn't want to let them down.
They came through with flying colors again.
No question about it. And I think in about another 4 or 5 days, they're going to clinch second place.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Have a great day. 133 at WIOD. We have two lines open. They're both in Broward. 524-PUCK. 524 WIOD. I'm going to go through this entire box before we do the break. I'm going to read names of hockey players who haven't been born yet. Here's Phil Bourque. Everybody knows Ray Bourque, but how about Phil Bourque? How about Ron Tugnut? I don't think you can say that name in Broward, can you? Oh, that sounds pretty. Rob Brindamore. Jeff Brown. Gino Cavallini of those famous St. Louis Blues. Paul Cavallini, the Cavallini brothers. And who's the other one? Dave Lowry. Paul McLean. Sergio Momesso. Boy, how about the Winnipeg Jets? Brent Ashton. That's pretty obscure. Laurie Boschman. I wouldn't be a big fan of a hockey player named Laurie, would you? Just something about that doesn't seem to fit. It isn't up to my Butch standards. L.A. Kings, Tony Granato, Kelly Rudy, Steve Kasper, Mike Krushelnyski, Bob Kudelski. What is this, a Polish team? No wonder Zagacki got them to play here. Marty McSorley, Larry Robinson, Luke Robitaille, Tomas Sandstrom. Boy, do I know my hockey or what? John Tonelli. I'd like to hear Joe Zagacki go through these cards and pronounce all the names, eh? Like Patrick Roy. It's 1:34 at WIOD, and we'll be right back.
610 WIOD.
You loved America's most embarrassing moments. You went crazy over America's funniest home videos. Now Fox takes it to the limit with the all-new America's Funniest Bodily Functions with your host, funny man Bob Baggett.
Whoa, that was what, an 8.5 on the Richter scale?
That's right, America. We asked you to take your video cameras into your bar rooms, bedrooms, and bathrooms to record America's Funniest Bodily Functions.
Whoa, that beard goes right through you, doesn't it, buddy?
America's Funniest Bodily Functions. Sunday night on Fox, following the smash real-life reenactment drama, Help Me, I've Been Shot.
138 at WIOD. Now today, boy, really sports-intensive days here. The Little Brown Jug is being run at Delaware, Ohio, and the call says Delaware, Ohio.
That's where I'm from, sir. I'm standing right here by the grandstand.
Are you serial?
I am serial, and Roger Houston is making a presentation to John Hayes right now, who was the honoree last year. I think it was Stanley Dancer. And Working Gal just won the 4th race, and Johnny Campbell ran second with a 7. I forget the word, Diamond Unhappy or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But it rained last night, and they were supposed to start at 10:20, and they came this morning and didn't start the race until 12:30.
Wow.
So it's a big time up here. They must have 50,000 here again.
Incredible.
It's a great day. Super day. Turned out gorgeous. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
How is it that they allow phones in the track?
Well, I'm standing here with a mobile phone.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what anybody can do about it. I could be one of the cops, walking around.
Exactly.
But it's been a great day. It's been a great week. Would you believe on Monday they had a Philly trotter, 2-year-old at 158.4.
Wow.
On a half-mile track.
Incredible.
It really is. But it's a great place, and Roger Houston told me to come over to the grandstand, and he put a race on. I went over there, but I couldn't get through. It was busy, so we just forgot about it.
Uh-huh.
He was going to announce a race over the microphone with the phone right there.
Incredible. Well, all the Pompano Park veterans, remember Roger was the original track announcer here at Pompano Park.
They said after he left, they needed a PA system.
Yes, sir. He don't need a PA system. That's how loud he is.
After he left, they needed one.
One thing about him, boy, he don't get too excited, does he?
Well, So, have you ever been here?
Delaware, Ohio? No, I can't say that I have.
And let me tell you something. This is a happening.
It sounds like it.
I've been coming here for the last 20 years. I'll see you at Pompano.
Okay.
Don't want to take up much of your time. God bless you.
Thanks a lot. Have a great time.
See you later.
20 till 2. Is that incredible or what? Man, we are everywhere. And that wasn't even Mr. G. That was for real. A guy up there at the Little Brown Jug in Delaware, Ohio. We have an open line in, what was that name again? Joseph, what was it? Gebhardt. Maybe he's related to Dick Gebhardt from Missouri, huh? Could be. It might be, but I don't think so. But he sure must be cleaning up there in Delray or wherever that number is, and we're starting to get a lot of information off the air about Mr. G and about how he got the bat line number on hold one day and all kinds of interesting stuff. So you want to mess around with us. See, this is our livelihood. I know that comes as a great surprise, and some people like to kind of turn it into their own little play toy and jerk us around. And so our philosophy is you jerk with us, and we're going to jerk you right back. Now, that is not possible, okay? Right on the heels of that, come on. You believe it? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Uncle Neil?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey. It's Paul. I'm calling from Wrigley Field.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Come on. You're pulling my leg.
Well, it'd be pretty difficult. I'm 1,200 miles away.
What's the weather like?
It's outstanding. It's beautiful. It's 72 degrees.
Sun is shining.
Sun is shining.
The wind blowing out.
The beer is flowing.
The wind blowing out.
It's blowing. I don't know. I could have my girlfriend run upstairs and take it. We just walked in. I haven't looked at the flag yet. I can barely hear you. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Yeah, they're playing the Pirates today. Playing the role of the spoiler here.
Randy Kramer.
Andy Kramer, right.
The ex-Pirate turns on the Buccos. Well, he hasn't been too bad. I've seen him pitch. He's not too bad.
5-9 last year.
And Bob Walk.
Bob Walk.
Any pitcher named Walk, I wouldn't get to. I'd be real nervous if I were a Pirate fan still.
Well, it's a great crowd here, end of the season.
Yeah. Where are you?
I want to see the Mets tomorrow. I just thought I'd check in with you.
Where are you standing right now?
Where am I standing? I'm standing at the payphone just inside the Gate D entrance on the corner of Sheffield and Clark.
Unbelievable. Well, I sure hope that Barry Bonds don't hit another one out on Sheffield Avenue like he did yesterday. I hope maybe one of our guys does it.
Well, let me ask you a question. Who do you think's going to get the MVP this year?
In the National League?
Yeah.
I will tell you two things. I'll say that Barry Bonds will be the MVP, and if Dave Justice doesn't get Rookie of the Year, there is no justice in baseball.
Well, he's having a good year, but that's
26.
a lousy team.
I know that, but 26 home runs, and he only played a little over half of the season, I think.
I think he ought to just back out right now and see if he'll be eligible for the Olympic team in '96.
Yeah, either that or maybe the Pirates could use him in left field. I mean, did I say the Pirates? I mean,
and I got to go back
Cubs.
in because I'm in Chicago and not Miami, and we have a lot of things to do here in this city.
Okay.
And before I go, though, I just want to wish everybody a Happy New Year, especially Ira. He's at the Temple Beth Hojo's on Fort Lauderdale Beach, sunning himself.
Okay.
And he's a real douchebag.
Have a good time.
Good talking to you.
Say hi to Harry.
I sure will.
Okay. I think the tape just ate itself. Look at that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. The tape has eaten itself. It's stuck around the thing in here. Oh, man. Is there an engineer in the building? Oh, because otherwise I'm going to have to break this tape, and it's going to break my heart. It's stuck around the capstan. Oh, man. That's that Harry Carey tape. I don't think I'm ever going to be the same again. Get an engineer in here immediately if we have one who even looks like one. Miami Springs.
Hey, Neil. How you doing?
Okay.
Listen, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to the game tomorrow night. My first ever hockey game.
Right.
But I want to ask you about an old record that everybody I know can't remember. And it's an Andy Griffith thing called Hockey Here Tonight. Do you remember it?
What? Andy Griffith?
It's called Hockey Here Tonight.
Well, I'll bet you if anybody I know knows about that, it's probably Suds Coleman, because that sounds right. He was on all those old Yahoo shows, and he was probably used to hang out with Andy.
I'm telling you.
In fact, now that you mention that, there's very little known fact. He's been begging me not to release this, but you know that Suds used to be the plastic screen on Winky Dink and You? And Jack Berry made him promise never to admit it, and I finally blurted it out. Now that Jack is no longer with us, I guess we can release that information.
I thought maybe you, of all people, you remember it.
Somebody will call in.
I'm telling you,
which will really be depressing.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Okay, if anybody can dig it up, we'll do it.
One more thing. When you went to Chicago, I heard you talking about Bob Lassiter.
Yeah.
I used to listen to him in Tampa. He's great.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, Neil, have a great day.
And the same to you. Well, anybody that wants to hear about Andy Griffith and Hockey Night and Bob Lassiter, what do you want? Look at that. He's got his gray and white stripes on today. Boy, he looks really perfect to match, yeah. Anyway, do we have an engineer? I got to get this tape out of here. It's 1:45 already, and I got a tape that ate itself in here, and the only way I'm going to get it out is to break it, which I just did. Oh, I didn't. Look at that. It broke. What tape is it? It's my Cubs play-by-play. It's Harry and with Jack Brickhouse in the background screaming about it might be, it could be, and he did it again against the wind. It's the greatest. Screw it. Let's go to Miami. Hello.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah.
That hockey in St. Pete was really no surprise on the response. A few years back, they had a minor league hockey team that went there, and boy, they filled the place every night.
Yeah.
Some reason or another, they ended up in Jacksonville, and the whole thing folded.
Yeah. I can't see too many Jacksonville hockey fans, you know.
Yeah, and if they get that expansion baseball team, they'll go wild over there.
Well, let's hope not, okay? Let's get something here.
Yeah, they got that St. Pete support for the Bucks is just as strong as it is in Tampa.
Yeah, I know.
What was that, 21 straight?
Well, I don't think all the people who came to the hockey game last night were from St. Petersburg. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling, because Tampa isn't exactly like 300 miles away.
Yeah, right. It's only 20 miles.
Right.
But the support's pretty even all the way through there. One other point of information, the age demographics have changed drastically over there.
In St. Pete?
Oh, yeah. Well, Miami Beach got their green benches over 20 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And they got junior highs and grammar schools all over the place over there now.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, thought you'd just like to know that.
Thank you.
Brett.
Okay, market's down 33 points. Not too bad. It was down 40 some odd earlier, about 40. And probably won't wind up more than 50 or 70 down by the end of the day. Okay, 147 at WIOD. Sunrise.
How you doing, Neil?
Okay.
Yeah, I've been listening to you for
It's too late, Tim. I destroyed Harry Carey, okay? So Harry is long live Harry. Well, we'll get another one. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been listening to you for about 3 years, and I think you're great. And I'm wondering, do you still have that leopard condom commercial?
Yeah, leopard condom?
Yeah, I heard it about a year ago, and I haven't heard it.
Have you ever seen a leopard wearing a condom?
No.
You mean leper condom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have that commercial?
Would that do it for you?
Yeah, can I say one more thing to my brother?
Well, see, if you say something that I don't like, then I won't play leper condoms. Is it going to be something grotesque and nasty?
No, you use it a lot, though.
Okay.
All right, Brian, you're a douchebag.
Not bad.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks.
147 at WID. I just played that yesterday, but he sounded so desperate to hear it, like it might do something for his personal life, that maybe during the break I'll find it. Anyway, it's 12 minutes till 2. It's quite a day here at WIOD. It's Rosh Hashanah, and of course, as always at Cox Broadcasting, that means it's a great day for the Irish, and we'll be right back.
610 WIOD.
Speaking of closet Jews, we just discovered Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates are Jewish, and in honor of Rosh Hashanah, Rick and Suds this afternoon are going to play their big hit, Your Bris is on My List.
Hey, this is the time of year when everyone's a wee bit Irish. Say, Colleen, would you be wanting to come over to my place to help me wax my shillelagh?
Oh, now that I would, Michael Patrick, if you be wearing the green.
I know, there's a smart lassie. She's making sure her laddie's wearing the Kelly Green protection of leopard condoms. Don't be wishing on a four-leaf clover or falling for the gift of gab, especially if you're planning on kissing some Blarney Stones or what have you. Be doubling your protection with leopard condoms. They're strong enough for a man.
But I like them too.
So, get yourself a leopard condom and you won't be catching anything else.
God gave me the ability to have teeth. I'd kick your ass outside.
152 at WIOD, and let's go to Hollywood. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Hi.
Hi, I'm a first-time caller.
Great.
Yes.
I said that's great.
And I'm calling to tell you that I love your show. I'm here at my office, and I promised my friend Shorty and Ron that I would call them and tell them that they were douchebags over the air.
Okay, well, that's wonderful. We're delighted to have you as part of our passing parade.
Yeah. Well, I just love your show, Neil. You make my day, let me tell you.
Thank you. Was this okay for you? Was it a pleasant first experience as your virgin call?
Absolutely.
You were great.
The first is always the best.
You bet. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
153 at WIOD. What a day this has been, huh? Not too bad. On a scale of 7, I give it about a 3.5. Not bad at all. And the Mets allegedly scored a run in the first inning, are leading Montreal in the first of 2. The Cubs and the Pirates started at 2:20 time, which means I'm going to get out of here like a bat out of hell and race over to my satellite dish and sit down there. And hopefully this time, by the time I get home, Kramer will still be pitching. Kendall.
Yeah, hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Shalom Aleichem.
And buenos dias to you.
Yeah. Don't ask me how I know that. See, I'm a goy, but everybody's Jewish today.
Well, I think you're kidding because you said alechem, and when you can say
no, it's because I have to spit.
It's what?
Because I have to spit.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
You have a zit?
No. Forget it. Never mind. Anyway,
I heard Johnny Dork say that on the air the other day. He said that somebody over at the coast has zits for brains.
Yeah. That's what I heard, too.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm out of material. Quick call. Take it easy.
Happy Shavuos.
You too.
Okay. 154 at WIOD. The market's down 33.92, so it's kind of like leveled off. And what's 30, 40 points among friends, right? It looked like we were going to have a precipitous decline earlier. The London market was dropping, and the Nikkei was in the toilet, and the West German markets were singing Deutschland under alles, and it's just one of those things. And as soon as we blow those Arabs off the face of the map, everything will start being great again, and those of us who are buying everything real cheap right now can get millions of dollars for it, and we retire, right? How's Mr. G doing? Boca.
Yeah, hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, I have a question for you.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. About 2 years ago, you had a ACN bit called Carnivore Cruise.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be timely today?
Carnivore Cruise, I think that would be very tasteless and grotesque, and you're right, it would be timely, but I don't have it.
Okay. Okay, well,
good try.
Happy Yanif.
And the same to you, Pontiff. Here's a mobile on the star line. Who says, who's saying nothing? Let's try West Palm Beach.
Yeah, hey, this is a virgin call, 27-year-old.
A 27-year-old virgin, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to line up at the door, sir. They'll be knocking on your door any second. You'll be busy all afternoon.
That's right, non-ethnic, too.
And into the wee hours of the morning.
3 things, a question, a comment, and a little education for you.
Okay.
Question first, on and off listener for about 2 or 3 years. Is Bill Calder of the Calder family of the Calder racetrack?
No.
Okay. A comment, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, you were pretty adamant on not receiving quality phone calls. I think it might have something to do with you have a lot of listeners that don't call you. They turn out at the promotions and things like that. A lot of people don't have car phones, and a lot of people I don't think can get AM radio reception inside an office building.
Uh-huh.
So I listen to you for on and off for about 3 years now, every time I catch you on a new station. But I simply can't call because, I don't have access to a phone. Today I haven't listened to you at all, but I finally got through on the West Palm Beach line, so I'm happy to talk to you.
And you haven't listened at all?
Not today.
Unbelievable.
So I can only listen 3 days a week when I'm out making calls.
Incredible.
Then the third one for you, a little education.
Market's down 33 points, Chuck. 33, okay? Because I'm not going to come in there with that stupid thing. 33, that's close enough. Well, we'd like to get a number that at least within the same hour would be good, okay, to develop our news credibility here on your news-intensive station, We Don't Care. I'm sorry, what is it?
That's all right.
What they usually do, they take the scraps that are left off in a wastebasket from yesterday that we peeled off the UPI machine. Oh, 32, that's a good number. The market's up 32 points. And then they have Mickey Dane come in, and she sticks her hand out the window whichever way, up, down. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, it's your show. That's all right.
That's okay.
3 or 4 weeks ago, you had a fellow on there, an older gentleman. You're talking a lot of sports and things like that, and the subject came up of the NFL not being allowed to talk about gambling and picks and bets and things like that.
Right.
About a week after that, I was reading I'm working the hotel business up here in West Palm. In one of our hotel trade magazines, there's a new satellite program called On the Pro Line. Has anybody talked about this yet?
No.
Okay. It's an NFL alumni guy, Conrad Dobler. I've never heard of him.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to host
Play with the Cardinals, didn't he?
Okay, he may have. It doesn't say here.
Mm-hmm.
2 nights a week, it's going to be satellited into bars, restaurants, and, of course, a lot of hotels have in-room movies.
Oh, on the satellite, there's a lot of those shows. There's still a show with Lenny, what's his name, and they're all over the place. Lenny Dawson. Yeah, but that's on the satellite.
Okay.
But the networks are not getting involved with it.
Right. So people who don't have a dish, but if they stay in a hotel, might be able to catch us on one of their
Exactly. So get out of the house and check into the Fontainebleau this weekend. Have a great time.
There you go.
Well, let me just say this to you, sir. Usually people who call who are not listening are idiots and are a pain in the ass and just a waste of time, and they disrupt the entire flow of the show. But you are the exception. You're a shining star. You're a beacon of light in the darkness.
Well, I appreciate that. I
mean, it wasn't great, but it was okay.
Oh, well, I won't get too excited then. I have a little...
Well, I don't want you to get a swelled head, okay? I don't want you to start running around and say, boy, I was the best call of the year so far, okay?
Well, it does make people feel good. Well, after you hang up, you say, that was a good call.
Yeah, it was okay. Fair.
I'm cheating a little bit because over the months I listen. I keep a list of things. If I ever get through to you, then I ask you these questions and things like that.
Well, that's okay.
Like I'm
glad that we could educate you and enrich your life.
Okay. I had a couple other things on here that I couldn't get to you last week. I spent the week on sales calls in New York City. I couldn't find out I was trying to find out from you what radio station Howard Stern is on in the morning up there.
WXRK, K-Rock, FM.
I'll write that down for next month. Okay. Other comment was, this is going back 3 or 4 months now. You had a caller call in about talking about Goldie Hawn. He saw her in Key West filming a movie or something like that. Real young kid.
Yeah.
He made a erroneous comment saying he's making a movie about a stripper, and then you guys talked about Goldie Hawn for a couple minutes. When she first moved to Hollywood back in the 60s, she was a stripper. So if anybody out there...
I bet you she knows Skipper Chuck, too. Listen, have a great day. You're okay in our books, sir.
Okay, good talking to you.
See you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that ends it out. I can't believe it. We had a spectacular day.
If I had the goddamn ability, I'd take you outside and make some tea.
And Rick and Putz are going to be along right after the 2 o'clock news. We've got the idiot on the corner today. I wondered where Boy Gary was. And then, of course, Sports Talk. Tonight is Thursday. That means it's the big, world-famous, very impotent Hurricane Hotline live tonight from Monty's in the Grove with our very own Sonny Hirsch and, like it or not, Joe Zagacki. And then, of course, that goes all the way up to 8 o'clock. Am I hearing that music, or am I, losing my hearing? I get real nervous when I don't hear that music. I think, man, is it like 57? Have I got 2 minutes to kill? Well, we could do a little hockey play-by-play. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, we have a game that'll probably go down in the annals of baseball history. The Yankees and the Indians. Bobby Avila will be starring for Cleveland. Early win, and Bob Feller will be pitching left-handed. Johnny Sane looking for rain for the Yankees. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 here on 610 WIOD.
For news, accurate weather, sports, and twice the coverage of traffic, it's News Talk Radio 610, WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Depend on it.
3-2. And Putz just fell on the floor laughing hysterically, holding his sides. He's having a spastic attack. Look at that. They hate Budell like poison, those two guys. They put out a good act on the air, but boy, they'd like to take him and slice him up for breakfast and spit him out 20 times. WIOD hotline.
Neil, is this Mr. G's cleaning service?
Who is this?
This is the hotline man. G-Man. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, let's go to, Arlene Ross is going to be doing the news at 2 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. It's my first chance to welcome her briefly to WIOD since she's been filling in. I can't believe it. This is such an exciting moment for me. God. Oh, jeez. I may erupt any second. Like Mount Vesuvius, which is what Arlene reminds me of. WIOD, Miami. Hello.
Neil?
Yes.
I think I've been a Cub fan for over 60 years.
All right.
And I lived just in the shadows of Wrigley Field most of my life. You know?
Great. I've been living in the shadows myself.
Yeah, but I've snuck into that park so many times as a kid, that I would just love to run around that park and watch the players. And,
yeah.
And I've met a lot of the guys, and I used to play gin with Cabby Hardnett. You remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he used to come up to our bowling alley, and him and I used to get in some good gin games.
Let me hear you! A 1, a 2, a 3.
Just want to get in the mood for it,
Yeah.
You know Harry, right? Harry? Harry Carey.
Oh, yeah, Harry.
Yeah, you've heard of him.
Good old buddy. I'll be in Chicago at the same time you're going to be there.
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try to make a couple games.
Come over to Murphy's Bleachers. We'll be up there this Friday at Murphy's Bleachers.